podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
I'm back in the ring, American dream, just me and my team. Them Florida boys, shout out to King. Another money grab with the Wu-Tang cream, royalty with the flow, as King got mean. From a small town called Fresh, off a bitch niggas ass niggas ever think of calling out me. Okay, my lid's low, but then lid's low. You know it started out piss po. Nothing like yo kin folks, fuck Nike, I do it like this. I got all the belts, young Klitschko, if you want smoke, flame on. The only problem with that, homes, you got a glass jaw and I'm Roy Jones. Speak on my name, let me find out. Border wars, blow your lights out. Mono a mono, we grind out. Throw in the towel, no calling the time. Flipping niggas call over, I'm the new Earl Spence. Top rank, die niggas still sitting on the bench. Left jab, left hook, right hook. Got a glitch, Vaseline all on me, so they blame it on the drip. I've got an unorthodox style, blueprint your mans. And shout out to Jimma, shout out to Francis. All of my competition touch the canvas. Most of them going home in ambulances. Beat all the odds, still taking chances. Knocking you weak ass fighters out your stances. Locate the sponsors, I need advances. Holly Boobaye, that boy dance.
Yeah, ain't no more talking now. Ain't no more trainers, ain't no more promoters. Can't call yourself no champ, man. If you can't come through me, get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
Niggas just over there trolling, they don't want no smoke. Better have a Kevin Hart. Thinking I'm a joke, ain't shit to talk about. But your hurl is low. Get your ass in the ring.
Swing, get in the ring, swing, get in the ring, swing, get in the ring, get in the ring, swing, get in the ring, swing, get in the ring, swing, get in the ring, nigga. What up, boys?
Man, I need that. I'm a champ. I need that. I need a few others, but we'll work on that.
Yeah, I told you, man. Yo, Justo, it's time to drop another track, man. Send that to me ASAP.
Yo, we gotta play that. We haven't played that yet, man. Let's
We
take a
gotta
break and
find
play
out.
that.
Nah, we gotta find out, is he a one-hit wonder, man? Cause that track getting a lot of spins, let me tell you. It just fits so perfect, you know what I'm saying? So, Justo, we need to find out, are you a one-hit wonder or not? You know what I'm saying? Come back and bring some more fire. Let us know that you can do it. I mean, and look, you ain't gotta. I'm just saying. I wanna know out just for curiosity. Can you do it again?
Border Wars, TBV, what's going on? Yo, we here for another one, man. You're in the building right now. Listen, man, this is definitely a Border Wars 10 recap. If you missed it, don't worry. Sign up to the BP app. It's going to be uploaded there. You're going to be able to see it there and see exactly who won and who didn't. But we're going to talk a little bit about it tonight. Might give you a little bit of sneak peek. Now, if you're listening well, you might get the answer to some of the questions that you're asking, or you're just going to have to wait and see. But overall, the event was amazing. Great to see a lot of people out there that came out. Shout out to Cassius Chaney, who came out. Shout out to Xander Yaez and his father, who came out. Willie Monroe Jr., who came out. And Justin Biggs from Big Time Promotion came out. BP Network was in the building. Shout out to Kid Kelly Boxing and Fitness, who hosted us. What up, Ness?
What up? Yeah, man, I mean, you're doing a great job, bro. There's plenty of people to shout out, plenty of people to thank. But, I mean, I guess in true TBV fashion, this was the best one yet. You know, I mean, just the BPE network being there and, you know, covering it the way that they did, the professionalism, the equipment, 5 separate mics, 4 camera or 5 camera setup, 2-day shoot. So I'm expecting, a beautiful finished product, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what that looks like, and I just, we want to tell everybody. Obviously, if the location would have had internet, we would have live streamed.
Boy, what would we have?
And it would have been out already. Obviously, because it's post production, it's gonna take a lot of time to go through all the footage. In the future. The venue that we're planning on going to will have internet so we can do the live stream. But we definitely had a great event. Kicked off, we'll say 20 minutes late?
Yeah, about 20 minutes late.
So that in itself is a little goal, accomplished. Because we would tell people, get to the gym at 11. We starting at XYZ, and we wouldn't start nowhere near that time. So
not even close.
We literally said 1 p.m. start time, and I think we started at 1:17. Is what I remember yelling out, like, "Yo, we 17 minutes late.
Let's get going." Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's getting better, man. It's getting better by the event.
But those are small things that can be fixed, right? Those are like minute things that and it comes down to also when you're moving from location to location, the setup. Even when somebody else is setting up, you're going to run into little problems that you might not be used to running into. You know what I mean? Might not be able to set up this way. You might not have enough extension cords. Whatever the case may be, fighters might have this, might not have that. Haven't found the location yet. Whatever it may be. But definitely we can tighten it up to make it even closer to the start time that we want to do it at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to say a huge addition and bonus was Info Joe as the announcer.
Oh, yeah, boy.
That added a different element. So we want to thank Info Joe for coming out. And, he was already always a part of Border Wars. But now, he's probably going to be missed if he doesn't do it moving forward consistently, because he had the 3-piece suit. He had the boxing gloves.
Woo! And, Joe was clean.
Honestly, he might.
Info was clean with the bow tie, the 3-piece suit. Oh my God, yeah, he was doing his thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, honestly, we were joking about trademarking his, slogan, but he definitely needs to trademark it. You never know. This could be a career change in the twilight for him. You know what I mean?
Yep. Could be something big.
He always talking about thank the boxing gods. The boxing gods might be blessing you, man, because they gave you definitely the swag to be a ring announcer without a doubt.
Definitely got the pipes for it.
Yeah, and I think that as time goes by, he'll get better and better if he continues to do it with us.
Repetition.
But yeah, man. I mean, fantastic card, top to bottom. We had a lot of new additions to Border Wars this season. And we were in a new location in Florida at Kid Kelly Boxing and Fitness. We used the facilities over there. And it was a great event, man. We had Cassius Chaney, the undefeated 20-0 heavyweight, come out.
In the building.
We had Xander Zayas, the Puerto Rican phenom, the youngest ever to be signed to Top Rank. We had him in the building. We had, who else was in the building? Willie Monroe, El Mongoose, shared the ring with Gennady Golovkin, Gabe Rosado, Brandon Adams.
Billy Joe Saunders, who's about to fight Canelo.
And we had Xander's father in the building as well. So, we definitely had a successful and, happy event. I mean, it was some good energy in there.
And don't get it twisted, man. This is the second pack house that we was a part of.
Yeah.
Because the house was packed, man. Standing room only.
Packed.
Everybody was standing. Like at one point, it erupted, man. It was rocking in there for real, for real.
Yeah, man.
Where church at?
Did he say hit him up or what? I hit him up.
Church said he down.
But yeah, man. I mean, I think we need to kind of go from the top, man. You got the card or what?
Me? On the top of the head. Let's go.
Off the top of the head. I got a picture somewhere. Let me see. Of the official fight card. Let's see what we got. It actually switched slightly, but whatever.
Just slightly.
All right, so first bout.
Okay, first of all, what are we doing here? We talking about who winning and losing? Like, we're gonna do that? Like, I want to know where what direction.
Oh,
we
you
going.
didn't want to do that?
No, I'm cool with that. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, listen. People don't have the zone, and the results come out.
Yeah.
You know, you got to talk about it.
Let's make it happen.
You know? So first bout was Jordan versus Twin. Jordan Baker from Fort Myers area, kinda.
Yeah.
So
Twin from Orlando.
That was a really exciting fight. In terms of Border Wars, because we had some amateurs before that, right? Like we had some young kids fight on the card before that. And you know, in terms of the first Border Wars fight, Jordan and Twin produced some real good excitement.
Good action, yeah.
You know, Jordan is naturally heavy-handed. But I am questioning that. You know what I mean?
Are you?
Yeah, I mean...
You got to tell me why.
Well, people say he's heavy-handed, right? People say he's heavy-handed. You've sparred him. The coach has done pad work. But he didn't get a knockdown.
Right.
Or a knockout.
But that's because his opponent is strong-willed and got a chin.
Maybe, but his opponent obviously wasn't trying to survive. He was fighting. So, like, it wasn't like the, you know, opportunities weren't there. It's just like, did he have the power or not?
Like, does he generate the power that we all talking about?
Exactly. Is it just pop or is it pop, pop, pop? You know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe he got some pop to keep you off him.
Yeah.
Wow. But, you know, is it knockout power? You know, that's the question. But nonetheless, I don't want to, you know, offend Twin, but I think I had it 3-0, right? Well, actually, maybe I could see.
I think you had it 2-1.
I think I gave one round to, you know. Oh, look who's here, Moore's house. What up?
What's good, fam, man? It's been a while. Haven't seen y'all.
I
man.
know,
What's
man.
happening? What's happening?
We've been a little busy with the whole Border Wars, man. I know.
working.
I seen you hit me up like, yo, so much is happening, man. But we gonna get to that. You know, right now we just catering to one of our products, Border Wars. We're in season 10. It's done and completed, and it really was just one of the best events ever that we put
dope.
top to bottom. You know, we could have used a little bit of the Francis directing, no doubt.
For sure, 100%.
Absolutely, we had a lot of people going the wrong way.
All type of stuff, man.
You know, they were in the VIP and, you know, crowding our VIP guests. But Twin said Jordan was holding the whole third round. Yeah, and that's why.
Did you see what Jordan said before?
But that's why I gave it to you. If Doomy don't jump in, does he not go down? When?
Wow, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, so did Doomy give him an 8 count that I ain't giving him credit for? Because if you got an 8 count, that's still a knockdown in a sense, Jordan. So I'll give you
Actually,
the credit.
he did get an 8 count. He did get an 8 count. He did get an 8
Twin,
count.
did he give
We
you
gotta
a
ask. Yeah, I want to know.
Twin, did you get a standing 8? Did you have to like get a standing 8? Don't lie, Twin. You gotta know. No, yeah, you gotta know how to stop the clinching. Yeah, all right, champ. You was holding on for dear life. But listen, it's all good. A win is a win is a win, and you got it, and you look good for 2 rounds. That happens to me too. I just like to do it different. I give away the second round. If I'm gonna give it away, I give away the second. Oh wow, 2 standing 8s.
What?
What?
Where were we?
Word. Yeah, I didn't know.
Wow. Sorry, put some respect on your name. My bad.
I didn't know. Well, that changes a lot. That changes a lot because, you know.
2 standing 8s though?
2 standing 8s. That's what he says. Info, do you remember that? 2 standing eights. But yeah, Jordan Baker versus Twin. Very, very good fight. I think Twin has some potential and upside to him if he can cultivate it. If he could get with the right trainer. He's got a good left hook, that could work.
Definitely.
He just needs to, like I said, get some more timing together, develop it a little bit more. But yeah, man, let me get to what else we got on the card. Looks like, oh man, Francis versus Stainless. They gonna walk away now? My man walking away now. Listen, Francis versus Stainless. All I can tell y'all is I told you, man. I told you, man. Y'all didn't want to listen. I told you.
Oh, shit.
What up, Mario?
My bad. I'm
Muglia.
coming hot. My bad.
Yeah, man. So
Yo.
we just talked a little bit about Jordan versus Twin that took place. Jordan claims he got 2 standing eights. I don't remember those. We were just questioning whether or not he had power because we didn't see any knockdowns, and he was so exhausted. But yeah, man. I mean, I know you wanted to jump on, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, man. Listen, I hate to interrupt or disrupt the flow of the show, but I just wanted to come on, personally, even though I've talked with Show Kid, and apologize to Show Kid and all the fighters. I ended up missing my flight Friday. For those that don't know, I've been traveling since last Friday, since Atlanta. I had some legal stuff happening in North Carolina and Dallas. And so, yeah, man, I was just from flight to flight and I overslept. And there was nothing that could get me back in before like 6 o'clock that Saturday. And yeah, man, it just sucks. I feel really bad for him. Even though he's the coolest fucking dude in the world. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna punch him in the face one day, but he is one of the coolest dudes. But yeah, I wanted to come on. I wanted to apologize. I wanted to, definitely let him know that there was no, malintent. I mean, it was definitely an accident for sure, but at the same time, I was being a little careless with my time and stuff like that. And what's funny too is I actually made it like with 20 minutes to spare, but they wouldn't let me on because of I couldn't check my bag, so that's really what it was. But anyway, I do want to say that if he'll let me, Border Wars 11. I will pay at least half up to his flight to get him to come and to run it once and for all. Hopefully he'll take that from what he's texted me. I think he will. So yeah, man, we hopefully get that popping May 8th, maybe someday.
Border Wars 11 is definitely June 12th. As long as we get the date clear with the network. With the BPE network. As long as we get the date clear with them, we're doing June 12th, Wisconsin, live gate, live venue. It's going to be live streamed. It'll be, waitresses, cocktails, Passover hors d'oeuvres. The building holds 400 to 500 is the capacity. Yep. So, yep. We're just looking to take it to the next level. It's the natural order.
That's Jordan's spot, right?
That is actually
Adrian's spot.
Adrian's.
Adrian.
George owns the bar, who is Adrian's business partner, and Adrian runs it. And yeah, man, they since it's boxing that we're doing, they've paid the site fee, man, and we're going to Wisconsin. But Francis flaunting his winners only IBO medallion. Winners only. Because that's the fight that we on. Francis versus Stainless. And it's just like I said, man, I told you, I hope nobody catches any feelings. I just feel like I know boxing. I know what I can see. And those words are true in the main event with Keem and Marvin, but we'll get to that as well. Right now, we're talking Francis versus Stainless. I'm going to turn it over to Francis. Francis.
Yes, sir.
I think not only did you break the Oh damn, he's done.
Who's that?
Mario.
He's gone?
And Mario was like, all right, I apologize, I'm out of here. Yo, so not only did Francis break the co-host curse,
Yeah.
but bruh, I think you set a new precedent. Like, my man commentated like 5 fights and didn't fought.
You know what I'm saying?
He was commentating with hand wraps on.
With hand wraps on, they was getting mad at me like, yo, what you doing? Go warm up, man. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go, man. Let me just, yeah, it's time to go. I got up off the table, put my gloves on. It was time to go, man. It was go time. Came back right after the fight, sat down sweaty, and called the rest of the card, man. It was an amazing experience. Did we get all the super chats?
No, get to them. I got to
All right, cool. So, Super Max Rodriguez says Francis breaks the co-host curse.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Rarefied air, they call it, man. Rarefied air. I'm in the history books, y'all. I can retire right now. Want to know? Like, I'm done. I did it. I did what they said I couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was against me. They didn't want to see me win. They didn't want to see me shine. But you know what? Shout out to my Lord and Savior, man, because without him, you know, none of this is possible.
Bruh, and now you got, like, I'm sure, like, the tape ain't dropped yet, so I think people going to be careful the way they talk so they see what it is that you've done. You know what I'm saying?
And how it was done, like.
Exactly.
It's just how it was done, like, you know what I'm saying, to work, man. Coach Myers.
Yeah, I don't know,
man.
And that's what I said. Is Coach Myers still going to want that Francis fight? Is Showkid still going to want that Francis fight?
Look at that. Luckily, he didn't fight me, Francis, because
I mean, is Keem going to want that Francis fight now after seeing that? Because, I mean, man. You know, we going to talk that man.
Okay, Coach Myers. You can't retire until you fight me. The price done gone up, though. I tell you that right there.
It's over. It's over. Y'all let him. Yo, he was 0-0 yesterday. Not no more. Not no more.
The price gone up, shawty. Appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, man, it was an amazing experience. Just like Ness said, man, everything that he said was true. When you get in there, like the energy dump, man, you dump your energy so quick. Just by nerves, the nervous energy of moving, and also the adrenaline. And what makes it worse is, okay, it's fine when you're punching, but then when you go to grab onto somebody, you gotta expend energy because you're in a fight, so your muscles are already tense. So you know a lot of people get in there, and by the second round, they're like. They're breathing heavy, like they let it all go, and you still got 4 more minutes, like, you know what I mean. So it's tough, but I was glad I prepared well. I went through all the sparring, I ran all the miles, I did all the jump rope, and you know what I'm saying, it showed, man. It showed with this around my neck. You know what I'm saying, we put in the work. Shout out to everybody. What it is, yada there, Brad. Big up your damn self. You don't know.
Yo, what would you say? You're the most happy you did in training camp that it either translated or helped you in the fight?
That's a very good question. What I'm going to say, I'm going to do 2 different things. I'm going to say the most important thing that helped me in this fight is sparring. Sparring. Listen, man, if anybody about to join Border Wars, don't think it's cool to just jump in the ring. Oh, straight off the couch, straight out your work vehicle, you know what I mean, straight off the bus, whatever it is, and think you're gonna fight. You gotta spar, man. You gotta know what it feels like to get hit. You gotta know what it feels like to dump your energy. You gotta know what it feels like to punch yourself out. All those things are necessary things to learn. You know what I'm saying? What needs to happen in the fight. And the one thing I would say that really helped me was the row machine, man. The row machine helped me learn how to explode and breathe. So it kind of helped me to balance my breathing and still get my heart rate up to that really high level. So yeah.
Yeah, so the row machine, it's funny. We had one of those in our old gym. I didn't use it much. Interesting. That
It
would
definitely
be
help with explosion because you gotta in order to get the RPM up to a certain, you got every time you gotta explode, you gotta push harder, so it helps. You know what I'm saying? As you firing punches, to gather yourself and breathe.
Yeah, man. Interesting. So, what was, I guess, the one thing that shocked you about stainless? If anything. I mean, it didn't. And nothing has to either. Don't search for something that isn't there. He could have.
What really shocked me is that it wasn't as strong as I thought he was.
So people made out the power to be.
No, not power, strength.
Okay.
Like when we got in the clinches,
Yeah.
he's not as strong as I thought. I was able to move him a lot easier than I thought I was gonna be able to. Being that he was the bigger man with the height, and obviously more lean than myself. So I thought I would have been able to. I'd had to wrestle with him, but when I started to move him, he moved pretty easy. So that surprised me a lot. I thought he was stronger.
Which sparring do you think was your best sparring? Like, not like you performed well with the partner, but like you feel you got the most out of it.
The last one, man.
Oh, with Sean Mason.
With Sean Mason, man. Yo, shout out to Sean Mason, man. I owe you dinner or something, for real. Like, no cap. Like, because the way he was working with me, like, he was making me, see different angles. So it allowed me to learn how to adjust without being super nervous. You know that super nervous adjustment where you're jittery moving? Like, I was able to move in there. But then it also taught me that there's levels. Because he hit me with some shots that let me know that I'm just not at that level. You understand what I mean? So that was good, man. I would say that was my best sparring, man. But shout out to everybody, all my sparring partners, everybody that helped me to prepare. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do this without y'all, man. Couldn't do this without y'all, for real.
IBL championship medal. Show Kid, who comes in with the super chat and says, shout out to Ness, Doomy, and Francis. Border Wars was fire. Mario had a chance. I know what to do now. He fooled with duck sauce. Damn. Shout out to Show Kid that still wants that fight.
He learned. No, because he learned.
No,
obviously.
obviously.
Go through the fire.
No, obviously now he's going to be a better fighter because he's already had that first fight. I love newbies because they think they know it all until they get in there and it's just like, yo, why my feet so heavy?
Show Kid, you got to call in, yeah.
Yeah, so, shout out to Show Kid. The odds have definitely changed, but I think Mario's still a huge favorite. Show Kid showed in his fight.
He got dog. He got dog. I like to say that.
No.
I say that.
Oh, you mean he has? You mean he has dog, not that he got dogged.
No, he has dog. Like he has dog in him.
Yes, he has dog in him.
Yeah.
He got dog in him for many reasons. I mean, one, his scheduled fight didn't happen, and he stepped in there like an amateur would. In the amateurs, you don't know who you're facing.
No.
You show up, you get matched, you fight. So Show Kid showed he has massive heart. People question Mario's heart. They question if anxiety gets to him. Why does he not show up to certain things?
Right.
Is it that he's having issues with, life and life circumstances, or is it anxiety getting to him?
Right.
Where Show Kid showed, I am not afraid, to fight, and I'm not afraid to fight up. Many people would have became a spectator on Saturday night, and he said, no, I'm gonna fight someone 210 pounds, which was 35 pounds heavier than him.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm gonna fight someone 21 years younger than me. So Show Kid, I know I gave you a lot of shit before this fight, but it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You are in the club with me. You're 41 and over. And
there you go.
You out here taking on these young boys half your size, and you get in the win. You got a definitive win. You won 2 rounds out of 3 without a doubt. And you were exhausted, but I know that you are going to be better moving forward from that. If you decide to continue, now you really know what it takes. And you've been in there with a young boy. That's going to give you so much confidence. That dude was taller than you. I don't know if he was stronger.
Frisky for a big dude. He was on his toes bouncing. Like you can tell
he was awkward too.
Yep.
And a novice. So the wildness is something that you can't me and Francis talked about that. Like, you can't even find that in sparring. You got to be telling your sparring partner, like, yo, don't be so perfect. Get wild, because in border wars, these dudes aren't perfect. So, Show Kid, man, look, again, the line swayed. I don't know that you are, in my book, you're not a favorite yet because of what I seen with the young boy. But what I seen from you in that fight with the young boy also has raised your stock, because you showed you can hang. But that young boy doesn't put his punches together the way Mario does. And
but Mario doesn't move like how the young boy does. Let's keep it 100.
That young boy wasn't moving like that, bro. He was right there for Show Kid. He was super nervous. It's just he was bigger. Again, I don't want to say he was stronger, but I think he was bigger. He was definitely taller. He was definitely longer, and he definitely had more tank.
I disagree because when Mario fought Keem, when Keem would come onto the attack, how much time did Keem fucking shoe shine Mario? Let's keep it 100. When this kid right here, when Show Kid went on the attack and he was against the rope, he did not shell up. This kid was literally like fighting back against ropes. And what I mean by that, his activity.
He was moving.
His activity was way more than Mario's activity.
Listen, I'm just saying.
So I think Show Kid has learned now how to deal with somebody. If somebody's not coming with that type of activity, he's going to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to be in a panic.
Well, obviously, the fight is going to be a different paced fight.
Yeah.
I get you, but I'm not.
The road
I'm
warrior.
I'm not worried about the pace of the fight. I'm worried about Show Kid blocking technically better, heavier punches.
Yeah. Did he get hit with a big shot? Did you see? Do you remember?
No.
I don't remember seeing him.
No, he was just exhausted. It was just exhaustion.
Yeah, it was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. I'm just glad that he came out and he got to get a fight. Got to feel what it is to fight under the lights, literally. Under the lights.
He said Doomy ain't count the knockdown. I kind of thought that was a knockdown
that was
too.
A knockdown, yeah.
But Doomy said it was a slip. Yo, Doomy, man.
He dropped that dude because I remember Show Kid got mad.
We gonna have to get the dude from the ABF, man. Shout out to him. What's his name?
Harold Hunt, baby.
Harold Hunt. You gonna have to do the next one, man. Doomy getting a lot of criticism here, man. He some people getting robbed for their knockdowns, and it's not sitting well with them. But
we might have to make Dubitron do something else. But listen, yo, we missed your super chat, Coach
I
Myers?
got one right here. He says, Francis, what was your post-fight guilty pleasure? Laugh out loud. He got him.
There it is,
Whoppers,
right there, man.
Ew, Whoppers, those things are like mad hard.
No, they're not. Let me pop them right now.
Yo.
You got to have them.
But yeah, man. Shout out once again to Xander Zayas, his father, Orlando. Shout out to Cassius Chaney. Shout out to Mike Polite Coffee, who gave me and Francis, words of advice, and sparring, and Sean Mason and Coach Aguilar.
Thank you very much.
Days before the fight, and who else is you got to shout out who was in the building? Willie Monroe, man. Shout out to Willie Monroe, who was in the building. Shout out to Justin Biggs. The Brooklyn
man.
Torch was in the building.
Shout out to A Free, which is Aaron Freeman II. Shout out to Candace. Shout out to Steve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole crew, the BP Network crew. Shout out to $8, Aaron Freeman.
It felt so good, man. You guys don't understand, man. Like, to have like a 3-man crew for us.
Making it happen, man.
That was crazy. So I just can't wait how that's going to look and translate on paper, well, on video. But moving on to Titan versus Machine Gun. That was JT's son and one of the gym owners, kids. Titan and JT's son. I mean, Titan was like 4 and the other kid was like 5. It was, something for the kids. Shout out to T-Banger and JT. Brandon said the back call ain't get one win.
Ness, let me let you know. Just so you know, my squad,
yeah,
we 3-0.
Who's that?
Next up, promotion, we 3-0.
Who's that?
We got Show Kid.
Okay.
We got the Queen City Cobra.
Okay.
And you already know we got the pound for pound himself, Mr. Corey Frank. And if you want to add me to it, it's 4-0. You dig?
Hey, what's up, Chris? I'm live right now.
Y'all on the right team. If you don't know, you on the right team. My team, I'll say it again. My team is 3-0. Shout out to Show Kid. First win on the Border Wars ecosystem. Rockin' with Dazn. Shout out to Corey Frank, the pound for pound. Stopping the big boy, man. He should have got that knocked down, but he didn't. And shout out to... What's his name? Shout out to... Oh, man. Shout out to my man. Queen City with the long jab. The long jab. And no, you add myself to it, man. Next up, we taking over, man. We don't take L's over here. We make the right fights, and we make them happen. Yeah. You're going to have to wait and see, 100 Tuber. Yeah, man. You cherry picking, champ. Myers, don't be mad, man. Just let me enjoy it, man. Let me enjoy it. I cherry picking. I know. That's how you feel. They all feel that way. You already know we the best. You're going to take no L's right now. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who was a part of this entire event, man, that came out. Shout out to Amin. Shout out to Litz Low. Shout out to Bo from Bama. Shout out to Amin's brother Jay. Shout out to Info Joe. Shout out to Jordan Baker. Shout out to It's So Cool that came by. Good to see him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stainless. Shout out to DeMarcus and his beautiful girl. Shout out to Corey Frank and his beautiful girl. Shout out to Justin Biggs and his beautiful girl. Shout out to Xander. Everybody that came out, man. It was star-studded, man.
Justin Biggs, man. His girl reposted so much. Like, not reposted. She was, like, having fun doing videos of the fights and posting it. And even tagged us, man. So, you know, shout out to anybody that knows how to use social media to the point that they can tag you to allow you to repost it, you know? But sorry about that, fellas. Had a call, man. A little exclusive.
So I just had to go on a rant because I was like, it said next up promotions has not taken a loss. We 3-0, and if you add me in there, we 4-0. And you gotta like it. We were rolling with it right now.
Wasn't Sean your guy though? You erasing Sean's loss?
Who did Sean lose to?
Mission Impossible lost to DeMarcus.
Yeah, but not on their next up promotions.
He wasn't with you when he lost.
No, we don't incur back taxes.
Yeah, you funny, man. You funny.
But Shoki, you're right. You definitely still fought.
But
and you still won, man. He did. He's sore. Were you sore after your fight?
Yeah.
Before you won? For how many days were you still sore?
I don't know, but definitely the Hayes fight. Everybody knows I said my neck felt like I was in a car accident for them right hands I took. It's no joke,
Crazy.
Man. Let me bring on Keem, though, because now that we got him, it don't make the sense to talk about his fight when he's gone.
Yeah.
Keem the Dream, what up?
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing? Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know. Tell me what a pull counter is. Pull counter? I've never heard that term before. That must be your term. You must have been busy.
He said,
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yo, what up, yo?
What up?
What's good, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Talk to me, man. What's up?
You got the floor, man.
Yo, why you got all that background going on, man? What's up with you?
What background? What you mean? We good? Y'all can hear me, right? No background?
I hear you. Now that you put the bag down.
Yeah, damn, you heard that? Oh,
come on,
right,
dog. I got Hawk is, man. But yo, King, man, first and foremost, shout out to King for hosting us in Orlando when we went out to see Mike Polite. Coffee, you know, he came for the second day and got to meet Mike. Took us to a very dope sushi spot.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you and your family. Thank you for introducing us to your family. But let's get into the fight, champ. What the fuck went wrong? Cause I swear, I had you winning that fight in the first round, and you did so much and so well in that first round, bruh. I didn't expect you to come out and just be completely gassed in a second like that.
Well, listen, man. First off, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Boxing Voice for the opportunity. Shout out to my opponent Marvin for the opportunity, man. First round, man, I came out. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, Marvin. He surprised me. I expected Marvin to be the same Marvin, the dude that just only knows how to go forward and nothing else. And I game planned on that heavily, and he came out with so much patience, man. I wasn't prepared for that. I prepared for him to do more moving than me.
But,
My
let me
thing.
ask you, why did that disrupt you? Like, okay, he didn't come forward. So how was that like, the end all be all?
No, that wasn't the end all be all. Look, I definitely got tired. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't help either. Because the thing was this: he was patient with me, and it made me do more moving and than I expected. Like I said, I expected him to move more than me. So maybe that was what gassed me out, was just doing more moving than I expected to be doing. And yeah, so it wasn't really the end all be all. Again, I got tired, bro. That third round. I can still move, but when you're tired, it's just your punches don't have the same steam on them, man. So it's, it wasn't that third round I had to win it, because the first one I felt like I won. Pretty much everybody told me I won the first. The second was close, but you know how it is. Motherfuckers tell you, man, it's a toss up in the second. I mean, they thought I lost, but if somebody gave it to me, they're not gonna argue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, I lost the second round, and the third I had to win it, and I didn't. So I lost, man.
Hey, Keem, I wanted to know, after you came out the second round and you took a deep breath, like, yo, I'm tired, I'm winded. Did it all go through your mind that if he went on an attack right now, what you'd have to do to survive that attack, being as tired as you were?
Nah, not really, man. Honestly in the second round, I wasn't tired. It was the third round. It was after that second, sitting in that corner, man, going into that third. It was like, yeah, I'm tired, man. But nah, honestly, when I was tired, I wasn't worried about that. And in that moment, that probably would have been better for me, man. Because if he would have came in, shit, I'm gonna hold at that point. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So, again, he was patient. He was smart. He kept a distance, and he boxed well. He showed that he's grown. He had a different level. Because if he would have just tried to attack with me being tired, like I said, I'm gonna hold, man. That would have been better for me. I'll do some work on the inside and hold, and that might have helped me more than help him in that moment.
Yo, how difficult was it to get around his jab? Like, I ain't even trying to play you, but it feel like he beat you with a jab. Like, that's all he was really the jab.
Honestly, man, I felt like I was slipping the jab a whole lot. You know what I mean? The jabs, he landed more jabs in that third round. Again, I was tired because at that point it's like, shit, am I gonna slip or just take the shot and try to counter? Because what do I want to exert my energy on more? You know what I mean? But I thought I slipped the jab pretty well that whole fight. That third round, like I said, I was tired, and that's when he landed some good ones. But and there was plenty of times where we each landed a jab. We threw at almost the same exact time and caught each other with jabs. So yeah, I didn't. Look, his jab wasn't. I didn't see too much of a problem with the jab, honestly.
So how would that power? Because I think it was the second round at the end, or the first round at the end. I felt like that round was a little bit tight because at the end.
Oh, he caught me with two right hands at the very before the bell rang.
To me, you had that round in the bag, but then I'm like, damn, I could see somebody trying to give it to him because those two right hands at the end.
It's funny you say that's exactly what JT told me in the corner. He said, "Man, you won that round, but he did catch you with those two shots, so maybe, but you should definitely get that round." But yeah, look, Marvin's got good power. He's got respectable power. I'll be honest with you. I think Mario hits harder than Marvin. Mario's just really got some pop. But Marvin's got good power. The thing with Marvin too is he's got his power is the same.
Hold up. Shout out to the biggest right hand of all the boys.
No, listen, man. Mario, man, come on, man. Mario should have showed up, man. That's crazy. Mario could have showed up and got him a win, man. He tripping, man. I think he beat Showkid.
Oh, you heard it too, right?
So you trying to say?
Yeah. Shout out to Show Kid though, man. You know he showed up like you say, man. I mean, you spoke it all already, but I'll repeat it. He showed up and took on somebody way bigger than him. He ain't know that kid from a hole in the wall. That kid could have been.
That boy was
you know
young.
what I mean?
He was
you
young.
never know, man. Yeah, he was young. He was younger and bigger.
I'm glad Show Kid believed me, man. Cause you know there was other people on the table, and I'm like, no, man.
Why you talked him into that one?
Hell yeah, he was about to. They was trying to give him Clay, man. Clay would have killed Show Kid.
No, absolutely not. That wouldn't have been fair at all, bro.
Of course.
Coach Kelly wasn't trying to have none of his guys lose, bro.
Don't do that.
He was like, nah. Put him in there with Clay. I'm like, what?
Yo.
No.
Nah, Clay was the MMA dude switch stance a lot, right? That's Clay. Yeah. Nah. Show Kid did his thing though. He showed up. He did his thing, man. I just think that him and Mario got it in. I think Mario beat him. But yeah, no, Marvin's got good power. He's got, like I said, he's got power. The same power in the third that he had in the first. And every shot he throws has power on it. It's not like his jab has power. His 1, 2, 3. And if he's throwing a combination, anything, he has good, respectable power, man. I don't know if he's not putting everything on the shots, and that's part of how he has a good tank. Like I said, Mario hits harder than Marvin, but the power was respectable. He's got good pop.
Hey, Show Kid, you hear that? They say Mario got that pop.
Hey, listen, man. I'm being serious, man. Mario got some pop. Boy, he do. If he's nothing else, he's got some pop.
Yo, so I never been to Wisconsin. Have you ever been to Wisconsin? I even called it Wisconsin. You already know it's
Wisconsin, man.
Man, disrespected over here.
Yo, I never been to Wisconsin, champ. I know you said summertime, right? June in Wisconsin, outdoor, the venue on lock.
Fighting in front of people. You gonna have bartenders or should we say bottle girls with corsets. You know what I'm saying? No. Listen, we had a long meeting. And look, when I said that, they was like, look, if you want, I'll go to the strip club and I'll get all the strippers to come be bottle girls for that now. I'm like, now we talking.
Now we talking.
Because listen, I needed to look
lit.
good on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's the next step in the evolution because I mean, look, if we start doing like live venues, that's crazy, bro. If that's like the next step, man. So hell yeah.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. We'll see.
I've never been. I hear it's really close to Canada, right? You don't even know.
I've never been either.
Dooney was looking it up. Yes, I think he says it was close to Canada and like North Dakota or some shit.
Wisconsin is way up there. Yeah, that's like that's way up top. It's probably on the border of Canada and U.S.
It's gonna be fire,
yeah, but that's the thing. I just hope like they're not so used to the cold that when they're like, nah, come in June, it's the summer. You know what I'm saying?
It's 58 out there in June. They're like, yo, it's good.
Come out there, exactly 58.
Look at Ness, man. That's spoiled now. He talking crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
He moved to Florida. He talking crazy now. He used to that good weather.
Bro,
yesterday got a little breeze. He talking about, man, it's wintertime right now.
Bro, I got the hoodie on right now, man.
Nah, he tripping, man. But yeah, look, man. What else y'all got for me, man? Talk to me. I know y'all got more questions.
Ain't nobody getting no dirt on you, man. You fought a valiant
Nah, it's all
fight.
good, man.
You fought a valiant fight with a dude that is, you know what I mean? He's got 5 fights. He's training now.
I got a question, man.
In R&R, you know? I mean, I just want the people to understand that at 1-0, you took on a dude with 4 fight experience who's also being trained by one of the people that helped Earl Spence become who Earl Spence Jr. is. You know what I'm saying? And he had 3 months with that guy. That's a long time. Especially if you're putting in the work. If you're, going every day, you can learn a lot in 90 days.
Mm-hmm. And absolutely.
There's a lot of sparring going on. And obviously, he did learn how to be patient. We seen that he was over anxious in the rail fight. And with you, he wasn't jumping on. He didn't even clinch, bro.
Right. Right.
He heard all the criticism and tweaked all that.
No, he did. Absolutely, man. You 100% right. He absolutely tweaked. That's not even a tweak, man. That Marvin that I fought is a 180 turn from Marvin from 4 fights previous, especially from his last fight with Rail. He's 100% like totally different.
I want to know. Hold on. I want to know from you. I want to know from you. The adjustments. How did you find trying to make an adjustment? Because I know you didn't. You did not try. I know you tried to make an adjustment, but how was it?
To be honest with you, man, the adjustments were it wasn't too many adjustments. For the simple fact that again he was boxing with me, and I always told myself like I got the advantage of boxing with Marvin. Again, it just came down to once that fucking once the tank gets low, man, everything's a little slower. And again, the punches, like I hit him with a good overhand right in the first, and that same punch was there the whole fight. It's just when you don't got the same steam on it, you know what I mean? It's like it's not making the same. It was there the whole. It was there. I threw it in the first round. I seen it land flush, and it kept being open. I kept taking it, and it worked. But again, I just didn't have the same steam towards the end. When you get tired, man. So again, it wasn't really too many adjustments to be made outside of that initial. Once I realized, okay, he wants to box. He's actually not. Like Ness said, there was a point in time where I got a little rough with Marvin, trying to get him frustrated, because that was the plan, and that was what I needed him to do, was to get him frustrated and start, jumping like a madman, so I could just, do my thing, step over a little bit and work. And he wouldn't, man. He wouldn't. You know what I mean? He really wasn't getting agitated. He stayed patient. After, losing the first round, I thought, okay, he's gonna come out the second round and do what I want him to do.
So he didn't, man. So you didn't prepare for him in case he wanted to go on the back foot. You needed to come with a game plan to attack him. You only prepared for him coming towards you.
Well, yeah, basically, I prepared for him to come towards me because my thought was, if he doesn't, I got that. I'm better. I'm a better skilled fighter than him, so I'll beat him at that. So that was the thing. It was like, I'm gonna prepare for what I'm not good at, which is the pressure. And then, if he doesn't bring the pressure, I'm good because I'll beat him at that game. And I thought I could beat him, which I still think I can. It's just, the gas tank wasn't up with him. So, other than that, I still think I could beat Marvin. And I love a rematch, man.
Yeah, you ain't getting that right away. But let me ask you something.
Look at you.
Who do you think you got to beat to get an immediate rematch with him?
You know what, man? I'm gonna let Ness start matchmaking my fights, man. Since you got all this to say and you match fights so well, who you tell me you tell me who you think I should fight next. Who do you give me respect for to beat to get back at a
title shot with Marvin?
Talk to me.
So there's so many working parts there, right? We know that he's supposed to vacate and no longer be a cruiserweight. That fight was at 176.
And I'm moving down too.
Exactly. So if you can get Ant, I think Ant is the last. Marvin chopped off the Cobra's head. He's trying to, like in true snake fashion, grow another head back.
He's back though. Yeah, I'm about to say don't.
Oh, King got dropped off. But the point is. I think that's a big fight. That's a big fight. The guy that beat Adrian, fighting, the last opponent of the dude that chopped his head off in front of 400 to 500 people, fucking corset bartenders running around, finger hors d'oeuvres. The big screen going. BPE network live streaming because the owner already has internet. He already has business internet, and if we need to upgrade, he's willing to upgrade. All this was talked about already, so we're just saying. Big fight, big fight.
Big fight.
But that's only one. That's off the top.
So you wouldn't too. Okay, continue.
Let me see. I don't know who else is out there. Who else is out there? You don't have to go the fast route either. Look, you had all right. So you did the Canelo. You jumped in there with Floyd. Canelo came back to Angulo, didn't he? It was lose to Floyd, Angulo, then Trout. Then Laura somebody, right? Let me look up Canelo. Do the Canelo. Get yourself an Angulo. Pound on his, pound on him. Work on some things. Show your levels. And who's an Angulo? See, Mario would be an Angulo, but Mario is tied up. So after Floyd, he definitely fought Angulo, man. He definitely fought Angulo after Floyd. And then he fought Laura, a tough fight, because Laura was like, oh, you got to fight me and all that shit.
Nah, that's not a good fight.
Who?
This ain't JB versus Keem.
JB, no, JB's too light for you.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going
No,
down,
Supermax
man.
said that.
JB was like almost 54 pounds this weekend. Him and Twin should have fought at 54. You know what I mean? I told him that he's too light, but I don't know. I mean, you got to talk to JB. Does he want to stay at 168, giving up 5 pounds right from the rip? But what else is out there? Oh, give him an Angulo, but that's not Angulo. I can't even.
Who are
call.
you gonna say?
You know who I'm gonna say. You know who I'm gonna say. But he ain't Angulo. Let me see. Who is he? He ain't Kirkland either. We gotta get him out. We gotta get out of Canelo's resume for him. He's like man. Hell if he ain't a prime Margarito, man.
Yep.
Mitty, you in there trying to match make Keem and save him. He said, no, Keem, don't take that ant fight. What about Rob the Genius? 168.
That's what Supermax just said. Rob versus Keem.
Oh, he copying me. He read my mind. He read my mind. Yo, Rob, but let me tell you, see, I don't know. Like if I'm Keem and my advisors, I gotta ask myself, do I want to go in there with Rob in a for sure fire tough fight? There's no denying in my head that that's not a tough fight. That's a tough ass fight.
Rob and Keem?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Tough for who? For both or only for one?
Tough as hell for Keem. Tough as hell for Keem.
Well, explain to us how.
Bruh, Rob is Alexis Guillermo without the skill. You see, Guillermo knows when to throw the uppercut, knows when to throw, Rob is just that heart though, and that same engine. You crazy? Bruh, listen. No. All I'm saying is this. It's a great fight for Keem, but if you're gonna take that fight, you might as well take the Ant fight. Which one? What they gonna give you more credit for? Beating the 2-0. He got he's 2-0 in Border Wars, 2-0 in Street Beefs, or beating Anthony Edwards, who's now what, 3-1 in Border Wars?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Adrian will tell you that he's a big puncher.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's you gotta pick your poison. You gotta really pick your poison.
Yeah. That's but I feel like Anthony can make the adjustments if from Adrian to Keem athletically.
From Adrian to
fight style.
Yeah, no, listen, Keem needs to show.
I'm not sure, and this is no slight at Keem. I'm not sure.
Keem got the pop.
No, if he can make the adjustments for Anthony, because see what happens. Anthony showed.
Yeah, but I think
Anthony showed Adrian. Yeah, it is because. What do you mean?
It's not about adjustments for Anthony, man. If you can't take his power, if you ain't got no power to stop him, you see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, did Keem lose steam, or does he just not have pop?
He said he lost steam.
Look, I could paint a narrative that we thought he had power because he did what he did to Mario, but Mario, obviously showed that he was gassed. Some of those knockdowns, he dropped to his knees. You know what I mean? And Mario, the anxiety also could have gotten to him. But that's again just a narrative. The point is, he's got options, Keem. I think Mitty said him versus Stainless. I doubt the back call will do that. But that's not a bad fight.
If that's the case, you might as well say, I give Keem Vega.
Would Vega do it, though?
Of course Vega would do that fight. Vega's a warrior. Vega would do that fight. If Vega's going to fight Carmen, do fights with no headgear in Street Beach, he'd fight Keem.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think. Okay, let me ask you this: between Matt and Vega, who would take Keem? In your opinion?
Between Matt and Vega,
who would take Keem?
Matt.
And I believe Vega would more than Matt.
Man,
would.
You tripping?
All right.
Matt is a dog, man. Matt got in there with Danny. Dog. Matt got in there with Rob, who I'm telling you, Keem better stay away from. Fuck out of here. You trying to play Matt? You crazy? Matt, Machine Gun ain't no joke. King versus Francis. Nah, man. TBV retired, man. We done.
They retired me, champ. They retired me.
We done, man. We done.
They retired us, champ.
We realized with this event, man. You know, if Francis had not been fighting, you know, and maybe Mario would have showed up and also had not been fighting, we could have probably had like a perfect event. Like
that shit would have went off. That shit would have went off great.
You know, we did so well, but we just had a few mistakes. So like, cause we were short-handed, like short-staffed. Like if those people were available to us for this event, we would have had we would have hit it out the park, man. We would have hit it out the park. And it's just gonna get more and more difficult. You know what I mean? The bigger the show gets, which is getting bigger every time. How many fights did we have? 12, 13?
13 fights, yeah. 14 fights.
You know, it's crazy. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's like I told him, it's gotta be worth it. It's gotta be worth his while to be doing all this shit. You know what I mean? Cause look, you know, you guys just call him a duck. Oh, you wasn't gonna fight. Oh, now he the one gotta go quarantine in a hotel, quarantine in the garage. I mean, the truth is the truth. Just to prove a point, you got to do all this extra shit. Unlike the rest of us, you know what I mean? We could just prove the point, come back home. So it's a little different. It's got to be worth your while.
So Sumax is saying that he took Danny on 5 minutes notice. His brother.
Yeah, he's defending my point. He's saying
he was saying he'll take Keem on 5 minutes notice, right?
That's not what he's saying. He's just telling you, don't question his brother. When his brother took Danny on 5 minutes notice, fought Rob, who I'm sure Keem ain't looking to fight next. And
bring Keem back on and ask him if you take that fight.
Rob,
is he there?
Keem left. But listen, man.
Keem's in the back car. I know somebody.
Listen,
yo, are you trying to tell me that Keem won't take the Rob fight? If he said, yo, take the Rob fight next, he won't take it? He won't take it next?
No.
Wow.
Nah, man.
Yo, I believe Keem got the heart and the dog in him to take Rob fight next and beat him, bro.
Why you trying to gas him up?
I'm not gassing him up. I believe in his ability. Now I know you know Rob and
just know that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. When they call in telling you the same thing, like, yo, I believe in your ability, Francis.
For me to do something, he just retired us, dog. What are you talking about? He just retired us.
But that's what I'm telling you.
You, not me. You just retired us.
But you gotta stay retired. You gotta stay retired.
What he said, Superman said, Ness, how was it for you seeing a crowd after 9 Border Wars?
Oh man, it was amazing, bro.
That shit was packed.
It was
man.
crazy. It was packed. It was packed, and you know, shout out to Info Joe, man. Yo, what's his slogan? Where Joe at, man? Somebody tell Joe to call in, man.
You know what? You know which times Ness had to be like, yo, clear the path. There was nowhere to stand. People were standing in the pathway, blocking up where the fighter's supposed to walk out. Like, yeah, everybody wanted to get as close as possible.
Tank in the building. He said 2 division champ doesn't sound bad. So what does that mean? Does that mean that you're going to take on Corey Frank? For the vacant 168? Huh?
Showkid said he's on the line.
Showkid on the line.
Bring in the chant. Chant.
Yo, Showkid, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, no doubt.
What
you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yo, you got some balls still willing to take the Mario fight, I'm telling you. Not for many reasons, you know. For A, you know, because you know he's flaky, and B, I still think he might stop you, man.
Stop what? What you said?
Bro, yo, hey,
so
Showkid.
Let me get this straight. Hold on, let me get this straight, Ness. The dude that ducked me, I end up fighting a bigger dude that's 200-some pounds, that's not lefty. I've been training for a 5'5" guy. I fight the right-handed, 6-foot, 200-some pound guy. First fight, nervous. 5 minutes notice, when they told me he wasn't even going to fight me, I didn't have a fight. Then they called my name. I got to hurry up and grab gloves, jump in the ring. I win, and Mario's going to stop me, not beat me. He going to stop me?
I love it because you're supposed to be confident from what you did, because I give you all the credit. You are in the same club with me. But remember, everybody thinks I'm ducking somebody or I'm gonna lose to somebody, and I'm just one of those somebodies that think you'll lose to Mario if you don't make a lot of necessary changes. You know, that kid that you fought.
No doubt. Every fight. Yeah.
I'm just saying, that kid that you fought doesn't throw straight punches. Mario puts his punches together way better, and he's heavy-handed.
Yeah, Mario also would have been tired just like me.
Nah, because that was your
you know
first
what I'm saying?
fight. No, dog, that was your first.
No, I fought him
see, you
different than
lucky.
I fight Mario.
No, hey, in retrospect, you lucky. Yes,
I
you
wouldn't
are.
have fought Mario the same way because I knew Mario was strong. I'm like, Mario hit hard. I would have just filled him out. This dude, I'm like, oh, no, he looks
Fill
nervous.
him out?
I got to jump on him before he gets.
Come on, you
No,
gotta
that's
get
what
him
they were
at
saying.
his
They was
due,
like,
man.
I heard Francis was like, yo, fill him out before, don't just go in there. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going in there. Fuck
And
that.
that's why you fucking lost all your energy. You thought you was about to stop somebody. You
Well,
never was in a fight before. And then you lost all your energy. Bruh, first of all, let me tell you something. Nah, because you out here capping, right? Because look, this is why I said Mario stop you. Bruh, you literally are lucky the Doomy loves you. You turned your back and spit your mouthpiece out. You supposed to be disqualified. You
I
quit.
did not spit my mouthpiece out. My mouthpiece fell out in my face. He didn't even know my mouthpiece.
Yo, Chip.
His mouthpiece fell out. You gotta take his word for it.
Hold on, but let me just play that back for you so you can hear how that sounds. At the exact moment that you turned your back, you want us to believe that
my
your
mouthpiece came
fell
out already. I tried to almost bend. When you see the video, I almost bent down. Like, I almost bent down. And he's like, yo, what are you doing?
Either
And
or,
Frank
your
is
mouthpiece.
like,
Listen, it don't make it any better if your mouthpiece falls out before you turn your back or after you turn your back. You turned your back and had your hands down by your side like you was like from the Peanut cartoons and shit. Like, stop it, bruh. Mario would listen. You lucky. Let me tell you. The last thing I'm gonna say is this, and you get the show because listen, you won. You supposed to be, celebrating. I'm just saying. Mario has a lot of power, man. He has a lot of power, and the best thing that happened, just hear me out. The best thing that happened is that you got that first fight the way he got his first fight. Now y'all on the same level. The difference is
No. He ain't get no first fight like I got a first fight. He only know how to lose. That's the point. I don't care if I look shitty. I don't know how to lose. Dead tired, just felt sloppy. Punch like a girl, I win.
Yeah, show kid, talk your shit. Talk your shit. That's fucking right.
I'm just telling you the facts. He might have a chance. He might have had a chance the other night. He ain't got no chance now with me taking him more. There's no way I'm trying to lose.
So let me ask you a question, Shogun. Like, tell us how you felt in there, man, after getting in there. Now, listen, you talked a lot before you got in there. Now, after getting in there, do you still stand by the things that you said before?
Oh, yeah, stand by. I'm going to beat Mario down. I didn't think I was going to get tired. Walking into the rain, I'm like, oh, my battery's going down. What's going on? Like, my legs don't feel...
What the fuck? You on some Deontay Wilder shit.
No.
Your suit was heavy.
I got beat. I was like... that's how I felt. I felt like somebody was holding me. I was like, what the fuck?
The nerves that adrenaline was dumping on him quick.
Damn.
Quick.
And then when you got in there, you started bouncing. Like, how'd your legs feel?
I feel good when we first started, but then, like, once the second round was over, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you don't even know.
Wow. So, and the third round must have been even worse.
What? Man, listen.
I
was trying to do something. I'm like, nah, I can't, I'm not going. I can't fall in front of Ness. Ness gonna make it sound crazy. Hell no.
So you guys.
Ness wasn't announced. I'm telling you, he be gassing you up. Ness was coaching me. Then he coaching the other dude. I'm like, who is he? I'm like, nah, hell no.
Bruh, I was trying to give y'all both instruction because y'all both were super nervous.
Yeah, he was.
I wanted y'all both to do well.
I just want to know, like.
But I knew that was a good fight for you, man, and that's a damn good fight because it's gonna give you all the confidence you need to be in there with Mario. Because Mario is fucking 12 years older than that dude. Half the size of that dude. You know, so
Man,
it's
listen,
a
I
good,
hit
it's a
that
good
dude with a
fight.
body shot, a few body shots. I thought he was gonna go down. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? I knew he was gonna get hit Mary on the body. I hit this dude in the body so hard. He just looked at me like he didn't feel it. I'm like, oh shit.
So what you got to do for the training next time now to up the wind, man, to be more to can last the whole 6 minutes or get a stoppage?
It's just like you said, like more like sparring. Like you can run all day, but you got to get used to getting tired fighting. Then you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you can't do.
So how much
like,
sparring did you get?
You know what I'm saying?
How much did you get?
Not much.
Word.
That's my first time in the real ring. Like, just like with my brother, and he ain't no fighter, no like professional, like on the level of you guys or nothing like that. But
Wow. See that? No, that's the first time in a ring like that. So
I don't
that
like
gotta
that.
be.
That's why.
yeah.
That's why his feet was so
and
heavy.
and the reaction to the ropes and everything. Like, how did you feel against the ropes? Like being in there for the first time, somebody attacking you.
It's crazy.
oh nah, I got no problem with the ropes. Like, I've been watching fights and shit like that, so I knew certain shit to do.
Nah, not every ropes is the same, dog. Like some ropes are tight, some ropes are loose. You lean on that shit, you go through that motherfucker.
Coffee gym ropes was good.
Yeah.
Coffee ropes was real tight, but our gym ropes is loose.
Also, I watched all the fights before me, so that was kind of helped me. I was watching all y'all fights. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Bruh, somebody said that
know
after
certain
your
shit to do it.
fight, you was sitting down for half an hour straight. They said they timed you. And you
No, I sat down for like 2 hours straight.
I told you.
Yo, the lady thought I was dead. She said, "Are you okay?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "No, like melody. Are you like okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I bought me water and shit." I was dead. Man.
Did I tell
got
you?
my heart attack, nigga.
Yo, and this why I'm saying you lucky you got that first one out the way now, and you got it out the way with a dude you
It's
ain't.
a blessing in disguise.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. You know why? Because you'll never be that nervous with Mario because you always at least knew Mario. You just got a taste of some shit that's hard to get, which is the fear of the unknown. Like that's what the amateurs go through. So you're gonna do well after that moving forward, man. You just gotta keep getting in there though. You gotta find a gym, man.
Yeah. So what's the record for the 40-year-olds, huh?
I mean, it's just me, you, and
Still
Bishop.
undefeated?
Yeah, we undefeated. Me, you, Bishop, and Info Joe. We the ones holding down the 40-year-olds, man. I'm telling you, in the covenant right now, man.
You know what I'm saying? You in the fraternity, baby. You made it, dog.
It's over, man. I gotta respect you more than I respect Mario. Like I respect Mario because he motherfucking got in there, but like you won and you 40 plus.
And you 40 plus.
You know what I'm saying?
Big up. And you took on dude 21 years younger than you, man.
Word. Only people just talk,
Like,
but
you gotta put respect on that.
I
yo.
respect that because
Hell yeah.
like 3 of my opponents was 20s, man. So
And he didn't spar, man.
Nah, that's
in
dangerous.
a real ring. Like, come on,
I ain't
man.
with all that. I ain't with all. That's crazy. I ain't with all that. That was crazy. You gotta
So,
stop doing that. But let's just show. Okay, let me get to somebody else with all your background noise. King Amin of Essex, who was also in the building.
Amin.
What's going on, Champy?
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Yo, TBV.
What up?
What's up?
Yeah, I didn't hear the beginning of the show, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's a different air. They got to give that man Francis the Prey Mantis respect. You know what I mean? Give everybody their respect. Shout out to Show Kid. Shout out to Marvin Keem. Everybody, man. Yo, behind the scenes, man, I got to give a special shout out to Lids Low. Lids Low was definitely like the, you know what I'm saying, the invisible man making many things happen.
Yep.
Yo, let me get to the fights though too, man. I heard y'all was talking about Rob the Genius, man. Like, yo, Rob the Genius and King, I don't think that's a good fight right now, and I don't think it's about, you know, King not being able. It's just like I remember me being like with me with Battle Bars. King will take the fights because he's not gonna back down. But this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have to take all these tough fights. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can don't mean you should. Keem has a lot of ability. He's still got a lot of room to grow. But, You don't want it like Erickson Lubin style. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with Erickson Lubin, but you know what I'm saying? You don't got to jump in tough every time. So, we saw some great fights, man. We've been talking about it for the last few hours, man. I just want to give everybody their flowers. Yeah, man, listen, outside of that, I didn't even really see the Terrell Gachet joint, but I think that make Lubin win a little bit more impressive. You know what I'm saying? Lubin's win over Gachet is a little bit more impressive now, you know what I'm saying, at 154. So it's pretty much it, man. If anything, I'm going to jump back in.
Hey,
Shout out to everybody that was there. Shout out to What's up? What's up, brother?
How'd you feel being out with the brothers, man, watching the fights and chilling out with everybody? Give us a quick little brief cap.
Yeah, man. What was the atmosphere like in the building as a spectator, man? Come on, man. First time we allowed people in like that. How was it for you?
Yo, like on the real, like it was the effect of going to, and it was more than not being able to go to live events. I mean, when we jumped out the Uber, I forgot, y'all remember his name, but this cat, he was just young and just hungry. He told us, as soon as he got out the car, he said, yeah, I'm knocking somebody the fuck out. So
that's Pistolero.
He wasn't arrogant.
Pistolero.
Yo, but he wasn't being arrogant. He was just sure that he was prepared. Them guys was getting there 11 o'clock, warming up all day long. You see the tension. You see cats that they not speaking to you when they walk up, and then after they fight, they like, yo, brother, my bad. I just had to work that out. So it's really different, man. It's a lot what goes on behind the scenes, man. And me, myself, yeah, I mean, I'm with it. Like, crowds and audiences, never really bothered me. So I don't think I got anything like feeling like, oh, man, if I did this, I would be nervous. I don't think that was more the issue. I'm watching more for, like, little nuances, like how the ring feel, you know what I'm saying? Like how that shit gonna feel under my feet, how bouncy are the ropes, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, did you take any pictures with the celebrity fighters or no? I don't think I seen you take any.
I was watching the fight. The only picture I took, I was talking, Willie Monk, this is my second time running to him through TBV. So it's like I didn't want to OD with the pictures, but I was in the mix, and more importantly, I was talking with so many of the young fighters, man, especially the fighters from Kid Kelly Gym. So I didn't really see none of the stars, although they was there. I mean, because everybody, even JT said, like, Lil Tyson was a star in his own right. Come on now, we have many stars in the building.
You mean T-Banger?
Yeah, the little homie, the little tough kid.
Yeah, T-Banger.
Yeah. So listen, man. I didn't take many pictures. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching. Sometimes you can't watch something through your phone. Like, you got to see this with your real eyes, man. And every fight you had to watch. Like, yo, this shit was definitely better than any top rank of PP. Well, nah, definitely better than PPC cards. I'll say that.
Damn.
Wow.
I'll say that.
Shout out to the BPE.
Definitely.
They did a good job, man.
Definitely.
So far.
Yeah, man. Listen,
For
so
real,
far
for
so
real.
good,
But, yo,
man. I was listen.
Man,
Listen, we're gonna get back, because Francis, I know where you going with this, man. Yeah, I'm on. You ain't gotta ask. You can ask me next time. Yeah, I'm getting in there. The weather's warming up. You ask me.
Francis on your heels. He on your heels.
Yeah, I know. But it's motivation, yo. Like I said,
exactly.
You gotta get in the ring. You gotta get in the ring. Get it out your system.
You was a little stomach heavy too, champ. You definitely need the motivation. I seen you like a little. You wasn't looking that big when you came to my house, man. Looked like you put on a few pounds.
Nah.
Champ.
Yeah, I definitely put on a few pounds. Yeah, I was definitely probably 20 pounds over my walk around. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing a Maidana.
Well, let me get to some other people, man. Thank you for calling in as always. Amin in Essex, shout out to you and your brother. He came through.
Shout out to Jay from Philly.
Yeah, man. I'm shocked that he didn't really talk to all the fighters that were in attendance. But once again, shout out to Cassius Chaney, Xander Zayas, Willie Monroe, Justin Biggs, the Brooklyn Torch, and Orlando Garcia, who were all in the building. in support of Border Wars 10, man. Shout out to the IBO and Adrian Clark from Protect Yourself at All Times, man, for sponsoring the event.
Yep.
IBO gave Francis and the rest of the winners those beautiful medallions, and Protect Yourself at All Times made sure that our fighters were protected at all times when in the gear provided by Everlast.
This
Border
shit
Wars.
heavy too.
Yeah, no, I
this
told
shit
you.
heavy. This shit solid
told
heavy.
you.
Like,
I told
yeah,
you.
this ain't no joke. You can bust somebody's head with this. Why the hell? This shit. Yeah, this gold, man.
Yo, Show Kid, you got one. That's right. Show Kid got one, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna be tough because it's like that's not a every season thing. People
Sure
don't
isn't.
get it.
Yes,
People
sir.
don't get it. Every season is different. Like last season was the first season with free gloves and headgear. Now this season, people got free gloves and headgear, and winners got the
medallion.
medallion.
Yeah.
This was also a double season where we gave away some free Kendall Holt custom gloves. Shout out to
giveaways
Max.
was good too. Yeah.
Shout out to Max who got it. Yeah, we did multiple giveaways. We gave away some Keith Thurman one time towels and some Canelo Alvarez towels, headbands, some Triple G scars.
That was good to keep the crowd going. So yeah, that's a good idea.
I brought, that's the beauty of doing it at home. I have everything that I
that's
have, I
have-
can bring. You know
don't
what I
gotta
mean?
ship nothing. Yeah.
Exactly. So Wisconsin is gonna be a totally different
But
thing.
we'll get that sorted out early.
Yes.
This one is gonna be done so early that we're gonna be
I mean, look, we already
walking
got a
into
date.
It. Yeah.
We already got a date. We already got a venue. What we need is a main event. Who you fighting, man?
You already told me you're retired. You're retired, me, champ.
You know what it is? Is that there's
I
not,
gotta work defense to
Yo,
make y'all look good, man.
there's
Y'all
not
come out and fight.
There's not many big fish out there that could be a main event. So
That's it.
Your name ring bells like Sunday at 12
Yo, I don't
o'clock.
know. That rematch though sounds kind of good, man.
who?
With Ant and Adrian, man.
Ant and Adrian. Oh, I mean,
That rematch.
Will Ant give it to him? And I don't know that Adrian deserves it. Come on, that fight wasn't tight. I mean, you're gonna get the hometown rematch just because you a draw?
No, not only because you're a draw,
But you're a
because
draw coming off a
because
loss.
it's redemption though. It's redemption.
But damn, you're gonna go to his hometown?
Right. I want it at home. I can host you at my house. I'll feed you. I'll take care of you.
That's the thing.
All Adrian gotta do is come with it.
You know how
you know what I'm
Ant
saying?
is. Ant's so bougie, he might ask for that type of A-side treatment.
And listen, let it be.
You terrible.
What you mean?
Let me get to your opponent, man.
Bo from Bama, what up?
The champ is here. Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people, now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good?
What's happening?
What up, though? Yeah, man, I couldn't pull it out, but I had a good time, man. You know, I was able to impress myself, 43 years old, able to still get down and weight and fight a cruiserweight. Like, I'm proud of myself for what I did. Good showing by you, Francis. I just wish I could have hit you harder, man. That tank, like Kane said, that by the third round, my tank was gone, man. And that low blow, I was completely zapped after that. So,
Whoa. Wait, what you mean? What low blow?
The low blow that I took. You remember they stopped hopping in the corner on my heels and stuff?
What, they stopped the action?
Yeah. Went to separate corners, gave me a minute.
Damn, why you ain't take the full 5?
I mean, it was right back to the action. I mean, look, man, I ain't got no excuses. Like I say, a loss is a loss.
Wait. You ain't having no waist protector?
Nah.
What?
No, was they providing them or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't know that. Like I said, it wasn't a lot of communication. You know what I'm saying? The communication, I've never been a participant. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, like I said, this will probably be my last one. Being somebody that's a judge when you're on your own time, it's great to participate in border wars, but as a participant, it was rough. I drove from Nashville to Florida. That was already 11. I'm on the road back now. But that was an 11, 12-hour drive. I got there and then got told, like, I got to drive another hour and a half to weigh in. I'm saying, like, a lot of miscommunication. So for me, it was tougher than it needed to be. And when I already don't have a lot of time, like, participating is not something I can be involved in. I do look forward to the next Border Wars because I hear it's going to be an appreciation party as well in Wisconsin. My gal's from Wisconsin, so she can show me around too. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to seeing everybody at the next event, but I definitely won't be participating as a fighter. But I did, man, like I said, I got to see what I got. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, 40, and as you know, being over 40, you start to deplete more than you do. I'm saying, getting that strength and that power back. So to see what I had, I'm proud of myself for what I was able to do. Francis, I'm sure you're proud of yourself too. You should be. But you're still full of shit, man. But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. The back and forth between me and you behind the scenes was all good, but when you hit me at the last minute, like you're not even on weight, like that took the fun out of it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent all that time, being disciplined, getting down to a weight that I didn't even want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like 168 is hard for me to hold or maintain it. Somehow I still made it down. So I'm proud of myself for what I wish it was the same thing on the other side. I did have a good time though. You know what I'm saying? I always have a good time at TBV events. I always push more for the appreciation party than the Border Wars. But that's because I don't want to be grilling somebody the whole time thinking I got to fight this motherfucker as opposed to just happening. But it was great seeing y'all, man. I wish I could have hung out. But I was in.
Yeah, man. I wish you would have hung out, man. I ain't even get to meet your peoples that you came with. I didn't even know you drove in till after I got to the fighter house and they told me that. And this one in terms of that hour that you and many had to drive was just part of spring break, man. It was spring break, we didn't know. We're old heads already. Ain't nobody going to Miami.
Forgot it was spring break, man.
Like, we not flying to Florida for spring break. We was just coming to Florida, right?
And a lot of people couldn't get no rentals that was trying to get rentals, man.
It wasn't just rentals. It was hotels,
that too,
rentals,
yeah.
and B&Bs. That's what made the B&B that we got be so far away. Is spring break. Just like when we was in Atlanta, we couldn't get no rental because it was All-Star Weekend. So, it's just difficult, man. But, look at Jordan hating on me.
Old man was sleeping.
Bruh, listen. I'm the one eating all the motherfucking gummies. All the gummies and smoking. Yeah. And then
he crashed.
I'm crashing.
He crashed.
Y'all hating, man. I'm crashing. Man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brevs. But who else on the card we ain't talk about? Let me see. Anthony versus Adrian.
Yeah, give me your take first on that fight, man. Like how you took that fight.
Straight outclassing, man. It was an outclassing, man. He won the fight. Listen, I think that's the story of Border Wars. Like, a lot of people won their fight with a jab. Tank won his fight with a jab, and I think that that was the same with Anthony, man.
Yeah.
That jab to the stomach of Adrian was just a problem. It was a problem.
Just draining
for him.
Yep.
And then when he got past that jab, he was met with a straight left that let him know, hey, we got power on this side. You know what I'm saying?
So Adrian became very reluctant to engage. Yeah, He didn't want to get hit again. He didn't want to get hit again, and yeah, man. It was tough, man. It was tough because I wanted to know exactly what happened.
This dude said Stainless came in here to talk about no excuses, then reeled off a list of excuses.
You just gotta let him get it off. You know what I mean?
But he got every right, yo. Listen, y'all, you
made people believe you was gonna be at 168.
Listen, I made myself
believe. You had hella body fat to get rid of.
A lot of body fat.
And you could have made that fight at 175 easy.
But yeah, don't worry about it. That's gone and past, man.
Francis,
I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't even gonna say nothing. But let's just say that if you know what I'm saying, that says that we can come out of retirement for a fight. Different story altogether. And you know what? Put it like this. With how I wasn't tired and how I was moving, it's probably a good thing I didn't make 68, because it would have been probably a lot worse. And I'm gonna leave it there, because I'd have been in better with less body fat. You know what I'm saying? So that my movement and everything would have been way better. So you already know how you go. You already know, Carly. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Shout out to JB.
Let me see here. So, yeah, man, Anthony, he just was too much for Adrian. Adrian didn't have any answers.
I don't think it's too much. I think his game plan. I don't too much. His game plan.
Bro, he couldn't get around a
frustrated. Yo, the jab was. Yo, Anthony got that long jab.
Bro, you couldn't get around a jab. Come on, man. That's just the bottom line. Like, you couldn't get around a jab. Like. And then, like, he got pretty tired, no? I'm just saying, I get tired too, but that's why I'm retired, man.
That's why you're not. Yo, I don't know, man. Nah, man. It was a chess match. You play chess. You don't see it as a chess match?
No, man, I think that Adrian didn't give himself a fighting chance. I don't think he did enough. He ever tried enough. Like, did he hit Ant?
Yeah, of course he hit Ant. Not hard enough for Ant to be like, yo, you hit me hard. But yeah, they definitely want to engage with each other.
He hit him in the face.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
He's like, you hit him in the face. In the face.
I gotta see.
So what would you have told him in the corner if you were in Adrian's corner with the long jab? How to get around it?
Bro, listen, Tank gave you the blueprint. You rough Ant up. You can't let Ant get set and be cute, and then he got his right hand all dangly, and he's leaning, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on a surfboard because I'm so athletic and I'm supreme." No, you gotta rough his ass up like fucking Tank did, man. Adrian gave him way too much respect. Tank did not respect him. Tank took the fight right out of him.
Right out of him. Took it right to him.
That's just the bottom line.
So that's maybe what Adrian got to do. He got to go back to the drawing board and say, hey, wait, listen, I got to approach this fight different. Like, in order for me to win this fight, I got to get... Exactly. I'm glad you read it.
Yo, JB, I'm done. I'm done this time, for real. Listen... I'm losing too much money on Border Wars, man. I gotta focus on making it, fun for y'all and not a loss for me. So yeah, man, fighting is it takes a lot, man. You know. So yeah, Francis can't fight anymore either because
you got too much stuff to do.
Yeah, then I gotta do it all alone.
Yeah, it's too much things to do.
It's not something I can do alone. It's just not something I can do alone. You know what I'm saying?
Take many hands, man. Yeah.
It's just the truth. And we don't want to have people like Stainless, who's a pound for pound, upset that he had to drive an extra hour and a half because of a mistake that we made. And that just boils down to, us being shorthanded because we're doing so many different things. We got so many different hats on, so... Yeah, man, that shit is out, man. Y'all had your opportunities, man. Y'all ain't get a Francis or a Ness on y'all resume. Y'all fucked up, man. Now it's only a pay-per-view fight, man. We got to get, everything. I mean, we got to see the contract first of all and the verbiage, but, we need purses. We need, accommodations, per diem. Are we fighting for a title? Like, is there diamonds? Do we got ring card girls? All that. Is there fireworks? Because in Wisconsin, there's lasers and smoke. I forgot to tell you. We have laser and smoke. We're going to have ring walks.
Oh, are you?
This is the one.
Are you?
What do you mean?
JB's asking you a question.
Yeah, I'm vacating. Yeah, the belt is vacated live right now. It's done. I'm done, man. I'm out. I'm done.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, it's over. It's over, man. I did all I had to do. You know,
Sorry, Coach Myers. Sorry, man. It's over.
I offered the most dangerous man in Border Wars. You know what I'm saying? The one that put someone to sleep, right? I offered him the fight. We were scheduled to fight, and whatever happened, happened. He couldn't make it. That's it. You know what I mean? I can't wait around for people.
Yeah.
It's not about me, and that's why I'm retiring. Because look, y'all turn it into me. All these great fights, you know, and y'all talking about me and Francis. But Francis at least fought.
Yep.
Because we need to be talking about Corey Frank. That's who the attention need to be on. Corey went in there with someone that was 178 pounds, and we all know Corey Frank last fought at 140. You know, so. Yeah, Brandon, I vacated. I'm bigger than the belt, man. Like, if I ever come back, do I need a belt? Does Francis have a belt? Nah, he got a fucking medallion because he won. Did you? You know what I'm saying? But back to the story is, like, he don't need a belt. He got a big fight with a pound-for-pound supporter that's been around the ecosystem for years. Like, you don't need a belt, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a belt. They go smoke him out. Now he pops out. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. Now,
Calling me pops out, huh?
More like fizzled out, but we going to let you get a vacant title shot.
Fizzled out.
We going to let him get a vacant title
he
shot,
said,
man.
you ain't got no smoke, man. You got puff.
We going to let him get a vacant title shot, and we going to promote him. Since that's another thing. I get accused of not promoting my fighters. You know, they say I'm trying to stop their shine because I'm in Border Wars. So that's why I'm stepping down, man.
Where can you watch early? Teddy B, Midwest Sports Talk. Nice, let him know.
Nowhere to watch early, brothers. Nowhere to watch early. It's just going to be on BPE, and they're going to need at least 7 days to get it out to us because obviously we had 5 cameras, 5 microphones, and 2 days worth of shooting.
A lot of post editing to do.
A lot of stuff to do.
Leave the over 40s alone. Yes. Sure can.
Nah, Fred
Sure
the boss,
can.
he didn't make me have an epiphany. I just figured, like, why am I doing Border when I could just go to see Mike once a week, get that real work. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
Cheney told me the same thing. Cheney was going to do it on Saturday, and I'm like, nah. It ain't even no showers here, man. I'm not going to have you get all sweaty. He wanted to do it on a live show, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need a belt. Like, y'all could fight for my vacant belt in the next Border Wars. I could just fly Cheney out, and it'd be me and Cheney. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm beyond the belts right now. I'm Canelo status. I'm Floyd right now. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all hate to believe it, but it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the receipts. Cheney was like, yo, I heard you wanted to get some rounds in on Saturday on the card. And I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. But I ain't doing that to you, champ. I ain't going to have you drive up all them hours and then not be able to take a shower. Like,
Just smoke him out. Who you fighting for the title, man? Because Ness vacated the title. The IBF title's on the line.
Vacated.
Who
done.
you going to fight for,
done.
man? Who you want to take on?
I'm done, man.
We got to step back. We got too much work to do. We got to make the show the best it can. Stop it. What you mean stop it? He's telling you stop it.
Yeah, Mitty, when I said Monday, that was before I spoke to them and before we did 2 days worth of shooting, man. It's just
2 long days worth of shooting.
There's just no way, man. We did, you know, we went from like, we started at like 6 in the evening. And, bro, maybe we finished at 10, 9:34, something like that.
There,
You know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Again, this won't happen again because we will have internet in the next venue, and every event will be internet dependent, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if we get internet, we'll never have this issue, you know? You know, and that's it.
That's it, I know. You know, we gotta make it happen. I understand.
Yo, listen, he is over. He had his opportunity, man. Honestly, bro, listen.
He's not lying. Honestly, no. There's there's really a lot of work to do, man. Because you can't have people disgruntled.
And money. Remember, we had no financial sponsors. I'm not losing money for y'all fucking enjoyment, bro. Like, that ain't what I'm here for, man. Francis is expensive as hell, man. Have you ever had a fucking hamster that don't stop eating lettuce? You know what I'm saying? Have you had a little bunny that all he wants is fucking carrots every day? That's Francis, man. So this shit is expensive, man. And I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be MIDI. Bottom line, I want to be MIDI. You know? And if I cannot, I cannot.
Okay, he's bad, yo.
Hey, I mean, listen.
Jay, you gotta call in, Jay.
Listen, he could call in. It ain't gonna change anything. Like, he had his opportunity, you know, and the stars didn't align, you know. I definitely was in shape. I'm still. I gained 6 pounds, like I said I would. Actually, it went down to 5. But, you know, as soon as you know, the weekend came, I indulged.
You let loose a little bit.
I indulged,
just
and
a little bit.
you know,
just a little bit.
And it is what it is, man. But listen, what are we gonna do? We got also. We talked about. Oh man, we got to see. Well,
Hold on, we didn't talk about Corey Frank.
enough. I was gonna say we didn't talk about Corey enough, and the fact that he really wants an opportunity at MIDI.
Yeah, he did.
And MIDI already made it clear that he can't make it to the U.S. He thinks they're still going to be in lockdown in June, which is crazy. Bro, that's a little weird. Like, how long can they keep y'all in your country and shit? Damn. And now, like, look, the other day, you and I were in the car and we seen the CVS. They even said on the CVS outside, there's like shots and the vaccine. So like, How is it so like tight in the UK so much? I guess you don't care. So the point of that is
the reason why they do it is because there's a lot of variants going around right now, and it's hard to lock down on them. With the vaccine is only for the COVID, right? The variants, they haven't got no vaccine for the variants yet. So obviously in the UK, they're having a lot more cases of the variants, and they don't want it to spread. A lot of places not really accepting UK visitors like that. So, but MIDI would be able to explain more, or Carlito or somebody from the UK, exactly what's going on right now and for how much longer is it gonna go on for.
Yeah, man. That's
because
something.
For us, we like federally we're still on lockdown in terms of flights internationally going from sunny destinations to our country, but internally we're off lockdown. But not fully. We're like 80% off lockdown, where we can go restaurants at capacity. You can go to beauty salons at capacity, banks at capacity, stuff like that. Before you straight Uber Eats or cook at the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well stay, man. Send that American money back over there. They still get the health care and shit.
Might as well stay, though.
So, yeah, man, Corey really showed levels.
Just levels, man.
He really showed levels. He called out Aunt, Adrian, MIDI, Marvin. But I think Marvin answered the call. He said 2-weight division champ doesn't sound bad. I think Marvin answered the call. That would be an interesting fight to see how Marvin handles the speed. Is really speed.
I was just about to say the speed and accuracy.
Yeah. And power though.
Because
he
got pop.
power.
Yeah, he hit the bigger man and had him glary and fuzzy and foggy in the face, man.
I thought Winston was out on his feet, man. I thought he was out on his feet. Corey handled himself very well.
After being pressured, let's give him his credit though, because Winston, being the bigger man, came out in the first round, hit him with a big shot that had him against the ropes. You called it, had him against the ropes, and he recovered and adjusted to the pressure of the bigger man, and started to just use his speed, his angles, and the sharp punches. Man, they hard in the first round.
I still think Corey needs to let more hands go in order to win a fight with MIDI. MIDI is just he throws too many punches. Corey's a 1-2 right now. I haven't seen even a 1-2-3. Did he land the hook on this guy?
Of course he did. And he landed multiple.
He landed hooks on the inside. He landed hooks on the inside, especially when he got the knockdown. That wasn't the point of the knockdown, but he didn't throw 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll watch back the tape and really break it down. We gotta do a what do you call
film study
on all the fights, man, and see what's going on.
Bo and Bama just sent us the clip, so I can at least show that.
Of what?
We shall see.
We shall see.
Let's see what
Mario,
we got here.
I got Warren's Mungia.
Mario, I got Warren's. That's funny. Mario. Let's see what we got. Look how big that dude is. I don't know. Does Mitty take the fight is what Corey's saying. I think Mitty takes the fight. You know, his issue. Yo, this dude was raining on Corey and then bloop. You see that? Yeah. He stays so composed, man. I mean, that's a big guy. That dude looked like a heavyweight. Oof. But he took some shots from Corey, boy. I mean, that's
Corey
a difficult. Whoa.
In the
that's
pocket.
A difficult fight, man. I hate those dudes that just like
Yep. So you see Corey doing the 3-4-4-4 duck move, and he's coming up. He was throwing combinations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a knee touch right there, glove touch. All Winston could do was hold him. See, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man. So
that one hurt him right there.
Mitty is saying that the U.S. doesn't accept UK visitors for tourism either. But, you know, because Mitty can't make it, for Corey, we move down the line. So he's going to get a title shot regardless. It's either going to be Mitty. If Mitty, you know, Mitty already said he can't make June 12th. I move on to Marvin.
Right.
Because he's already the champion at the division above.
So he gets the status.
He gets the status. If he doesn't want it, I move on to Rob, who's 2-0 in the division. If he doesn't want it, you know, then I gotta really dig, right? Like I can go to Alexis Guillermo.
Right.
I could go to DeMarcus.
Right. Well, not really. Yeah. Well.
You know, I'm just saying, if Guillermo doesn't want it or can't make it, I could give it to DeMarcus.
Yeah.
You know, which we didn't talk about their
but
fight.
You can't. Well, what about Adrian?
Which one? Rowan?
Yeah, he's a 68.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
He's also in the mix as well too, right?
All right, but who you have ranked higher, DeMarcus or Adrian?
I'd have to say DeMarcus.
So then that's who I went to first.
But I have Adrian higher than Alexis. And that's weird because he just beat DeMarcus.
You can't even do that.
I know.
You can't even do that.
I tried to pull that one by you real quick.
You can't even do that, man.
I tried to pull that one by you real quick.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that was a knockdown, bro. You know that was a knockdown.
Yeah.
You know that was a knockdown, bro. So yeah, so we move down the line. So it'll be Guillermo might get a shot. You know, who knows? Who knows who ends up in the ring with Corey Frank, man? You know, maybe Southside Ducey comes back and activates his emeritus status. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know your mic's hot every time you go.
I'm so sorry, man.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Doing this in live studio is dope, man, because you get to feel the energy.
Word.
You know what I'm saying, of everybody.
And there's no
you get to
delay,
see.
man.
No, there's not.
Fucking shit, bro. I'm gonna be mad. I gotta drop him off at this airport. I'm gonna be mad for two reasons. It's super far, and then you know it's back to fucking Skype delay bullshit.
It's crazy.
Who's this? Just JB?
Who that?
Oh yeah, that is JB. He sent the clip of JB and Twin. Must be the standing 8. Trying to give Jordan that shine Bo and Bama is, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But who's the next fighter? Who was after that? After Corey Frank?
We gotta talk about
who was that?
Give me and Sean a title match, says Terrell Harris, coming off a draw, and Sean coming off a win. So Sean has a loss at 75 to DeMarcus, and Rel has a draw at 90 to Marvin. And Sean has a win at 90 to Chach. So I don't know, man. That's something we're gonna have to put into petition and see. I don't care, man.
I don't care, man.
I don't. If the people want it, if it's a fight.
I mean, they do meet the requirements of having their 2
Are
fights,
you available?
right?
Are you available for June? Listen, we need a main event. I told you, I don't care, man. We got a card. We need to build it. Are you and Sean available for June 12th in Wisconsin?
So if you're not fighting, if you're not fighting Jay, who gonna fight Jay in Wisconsin?
I don't know, man. Whoever's available.
Who want that smoke with Jay in Wisconsin?
Whoever wants to fight, man. I don't know. I'm a promoter, man. I can't. I already tried to do, the man of many hats. It's not working for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a lot of. So this is the
they
standing
back to back
8.
now.
This is the standing 8 right here. This is the standing 8 that Jordan got. Bang, 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 bang. But I think Twin did good. He had mad heart. He just was too jumpy on his toes. And he might need to be at a lower weight class. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could get him a fight at a lower weight class with someone not too experienced, because Donnell is too experienced. He needs to get...
Yeah, Donnell is definitely...
JB and him are the same weight, but JB's just so big. You know what I mean? So... But let me read these super chats. Like I said, Terrell Harris, Fire Flame, a.k.a. Fire Flame, says, give me and Sean a title match. And then Sean comes back and says, everyone knows we are box office. I need one of y'all to come back now and say y'all available for June 12th.
Yeah, one did say,
Are you available for June 12th?
Harris said, I got to win too, and I'm ready.
Make sure, listen. Make sure that you and your opponent are down, sealed, and delivered, because that's
undefeated.
what we want. That's what we want.
He's undefeated, champ.
I love it. I need undefeated fighters. I need title shots on a card. That's how you get a big card, if you got some belts on the line. So are you and your opponent available? Let's lock it in and let's start building a card, man. We got 90 days. 90 days. Well, now we don't, right? Because it was 90 days Saturday.
90 days.
It was 90 days Saturday. Now, today's the 14th. So now we're at 88 days. So can I get a yes, we locked in? And the way you lock that in is Cash App and SGTO. Let's get this shit popping. We ready to go. Esteban did not show up. Esteban did not show up. He pulled out last minute, man. JD retired. JD did not retire. He just was not available to fight for this one. Maybe he's available for this one. I don't know.
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah, Ness versus King Kong Ortiz. That's coming up when I go visit Cassius Chaney. That's why I'm retiring, man. I got bigger fish to fry, man. I just put out spar on me versus Sean Mason.
There you go. That's a fight right there. You got it right there. They both said they're ready.
Who?
GDC says Rel is undefeated. I can do June 12th. There you go.
Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin. Make sure that you can do Wisconsin, and you know what to do. Cash App, Ness GTO.
I'm fighting
and let's
Houston's
lock it
Golden
in.
Gloves next month, April 28th.
Listen. Let this be. On the record. There were no unguardeds and none of that stuff, because the people that participated took extremely long. Some didn't even pay yet.
Yes,
so,
Fred. Yes, Fred. It's in Wisconsin.
Some took extremely long to pay their fee, so therefore there was no unguarded or anything like that.
Yep.
Majid, 140, I'm pretty sure you and Twin could lock it in at 140, man.
Yeah.
Twin is very small, and you'll have footage of him now fighting Jordan. He's better off going down. Maybe you guys could do 145 if 140, because he's 38 years old, too.
How did I do?
So it might be a little bit difficult for him to make 140, but he's definitely very light, and maybe I could find a catchway. But as far as 140, maybe Chris 2.0.
Line 6 breed. This is how I did. Go ahead.
Maybe Chris 2.0, who lost to Pistolero, would fight you, and you'll have footage of him once the footage drops on BPE. He was from Texas, and he lost to Pistolero. He was 140. I'm fighting in Houston Golden Gloves next month in April. See, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But does that mean that you're busy? That you can't lock it until April 28th? Because that means that that's a lot of waiting.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you. Yeah.
We need a solidified card because we got TV this time. You know, once again, it's gonna be streamed on BPE because there is internet in the building. So these fights will be live. You know, it'll be in front of 400 to 500 people. The venue holds 400 to 500. You can invite your friends and family out. They'll be able to buy food and drinks, everything. There's outside entertainment, inside entertainment. There's indoor, outdoor. You know, you can smoke outside, and I ain't talking about the good stuff. You could definitely smoke tobacco outside. So, you know, do your thing, lock it in so that you and your family can, you know, plan
have a good time.
A trip around your fight, and you get your travel and accommodations locked in early. So, yeah, we're looking for signed and sealed fight. Not just people that, you know, want to fight, but they're not sure if they can fight. Because this is going to be this is why I retired Francis and I retired myself. This is going to be, you know,
the biggest to come yet, man.
Our first time at the big leagues, you know.
Yep.
I feel like if we do a good job at this, there's no sense in going backwards to gyms again. This is, you know, all
next step.
I don't know. I look at it as an opportunity to show someone that we can really promote a card. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some real fights that are
and then at the same time too, we'll have more time to match make the fights better. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to sit down and build the fights better and do all that stuff that is necessary.
So we're going to Watertown.
Instead of going to the gym, we'll sit down and do this. Go ahead.
We're going to Watertown,
Wisconsin.
Watertown, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
B Water 90 says 140 or 147. I can do that. I know. I look. And, you know, we get that a lot. The way you lock it in is the Cash App Nest GTO.
Yep.
Send your $200 and we will rock and roll.
Let everything be known. Get you the
and
opponent.
that's how we work. That's how we go to work. I'm no longer matchmaking in the back end for free. Like, yo, Ness, you got a 68. I could make 68. You got somebody for me?
And y'all difficult fighters,
Nah.
y'all gonna have to start paying a little fee, man.
Yeah.
Cause
No, we don't need y'all. We don't need y'all because there's no need to have 13 fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? If we could put together a good 6-7 fights
on the card,
that are solid, there's no need. There's no need. You know what I mean? So, you know, we just looking for that.
Chris Vega at 68. It's Super Max. Are you fighting June 12th in Watertown, Wisconsin?
Yeah, man.
Are you fighting?
I don't know. Super Max got to keep losing that weight because he need the right opponent. You know, he needs. You know, it's just. Again, the people are getting more and more skilled. Line 6 Reed says, "How do I join Patreon so I can call and talk?" You can call in and talk for free, my friend. Call in 1-425-569-5241.
Just drop the link in the
and
chat.
You can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. But as far as joining Patreon, you could go to the info right here on YouTube or just go to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. But yeah, man, we have to be we did our part.
Yeah.
You know, now Border Wars is grown, and we need to be able to be full-time commentators and give you guys the shine that you deserve. Like I said, there were no unguarded interviews for this last season.
We do interviews.
We
this
slacked.
time.
We slacked. Yeah, there was no post-fight interviews
At all. Yeah.
We slacked
There's
off
too much
because
things
there was too many jobs, not enough people to fill those shoes. And that's what we're doing. We're going to fill those shoes instead of trying to be fighters. You know, you guys do the fighting, we do the production, and that way and you know, and now we have to do it that way anyway. You know, we're with BPE, we can't be putting on bullshit product.
Junebug, we just told you, man. What you mean? What the hell is in Wisconsin? We just told you we're going to have fights. We're going to have
Watertown,
nice,
man.
beautiful women in corsets serving you
That's
drinks
right.
and
That's
food and having a great time.
Indoor, outdoor venue.
Yeah, man, you tripping.
4-foot ring. You know what I'm saying? Your fight might even be live on the big
The
screen.
big jumbo.
You know.
Oh, you watching, chilling. You
So
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
and don't worry. As the days go by, we'll get video. I know he already sent it to me. Let me see if I can pull it up of the indoor venue. You know what I mean? So we can look it up. But yeah, no, it's there's definitely something to go and see in Wisconsin in Watertown when it comes to this particular bar, which is called The Bar. So you can look it up. You're gonna look it up for yourself. You know what I mean? Actually, let me see if I can find something on Google instead of going into my. But let me get to JT, who was in the building and had
JT.
3 of his sons fighting on the undercard live. We talked about T-Banger, but he had Terminator as well. JT, you in the building? JT is not. Oh, yes he is. Yes he is. What up?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
What's good, champ? You still driving back or you already home?
I'm already home. I'm actually in Walmart doing a little grocery shopping. But I heard you. I heard the show when you talked to King earlier. King had 2 game plans. I know he said we had 1. But Keem had when he got tired, he couldn't execute the second game, and the second game plan was to go towards I was about to say Murray to go towards Marvin. But when he got tired, he couldn't do that. Marvin fought a good fight, and he beat him. I said I had Keem winning the first round. Second round, I thought he was winning. I thought Marvin came back and took it at the end. The last round, Marvin won that round clear. So on that fight, but the Corey Frank fight, I coached that one. That was a good fight. I think Corey showed he got a lot of dogs. He got a lot of heart because he stepped in there with a guy that's close to a heavyweight size. That dude gonna be a heavyweight by the time he get up in his later 20s. Who other fights?
You think, you think Marvin takes that fight with Corey for a vacant title at 168? Because he's vacating those belts at 75. So he's available to, like, week as a champ, the same way, fighters go up, he as a champ.
I don't think that's a good fight for Marvin. I mean, Marvin showed a lot of potential in this last fight he just fought, but I think Corey beats Marvin just off of experience. Marvin looked it real good against King, but Corey a dog, man. I like how Corey fight. I know you say he just throw 1-2, but he's very accurate. He's more like a placement puncher. He don't throw combinations. If he fight Mitty, that's gonna be we were talking about that at the table, and Mitty throws a lot of punches, and I think Corey gonna have to adjust to Mitty style because Mitty output is a lot. So I don't know with the Marvin, but if Marvin won't take the fight, it's still a good fight, but I favor Corey to win that fight. Francis, like I told you, I was going to come on the show when we got back on. I'm going to give you a respect, because, I was one of the ones trashing you, saying you was ducking, you was scared to fight Stainless. I thought Stainless was going to knock you out and all that, but you did your thing, so you got my respect. And you got a little mean streak about you because I was checking you out when Doomy was trying to get on to you. You were like, fuck it, we in the fight. You ain't want to talk. So I like that. I like what I saw. But I am going to say this. You're a young man. I want to see you go one more time against the first person they called you, Michael Myers, Coach Myers. So, I mean, but like I said, you did your thing. I think you got the heart for it. I thought you were just all talk. So, now I'm giving you your respect. You got my respect now,
I appreciate you, man. You're a real one, man. Shout out to all your kids, man. That came out there super well behaved and dope kids, man. I appreciate you and everything you brought to the show, man. Even a little excitement you gave Ness, you got his heart rate up a little bit. Let him sweat a little bit. Ask for a rag.
Ness and he started all that shit with me and that man. All that back and forth. He was making all of noises and stuff like that. The fight wasn't getting out of hand. I went back and watched a little clip of it and stuff like that. Titan did pretty good. He was oversized. I ain't gonna say overmatched, but who showed the most skill? Titan showed the most skill. It was just a wrestling match. Every time they collided, most of the time, They was wrestling on the floor and stuff like that. So when Ness started doing all that crazy, oh nah, yelling at the coach to stop it, yelling at Doomy, that's what made that dude get up and say something. So we wound up apologizing, but it was so fun. I was thinking about it, like when me and the dude got into it. I know it wasn't me and the dude no more. It was gonna be me and his son, cause his son stood up, and everything when you heated, I didn't care at the time, but Ness called me. Look, Ness called me down and told me like cool it, like chill out. You got invited guests, so I chilled out on it. I just ain't like the fact he called me out talking about neglect is a strong word to say. You know what I'm saying to somebody that care about their kids. That's the word I didn't like. That's all I heard. Something about neglect. And that just made me go at him. So but we talked to the guy. Me and his son talked after that. But then I started thinking about it, like, damn, what if it would have went for? We wouldn't have fought outside the ring. I'd have just told him to step in the ring. But I'm glad it cooled down and all that. Besides that, besides that, man, they had a lot of good fights out there. We met a lot of people. My boys really enjoyed it. And overall, Ness, even though I feel like they was not matched up right, but they enjoyed it and they liked the experience. So, and that's what I wanted them to get comfortable with. I know it was a Border Wars, and eventually I think your Border Wars gonna be a bigger entertainment floor, and that they can come back on and compete. But I'm looking forward to in the future for my boys, and they really liked it and they were comfortable. So that's the only thing I was worrying about, them getting in front of a lot of people and not showing out and stuff like that. They did their thing, I know you trashed on my son fight. He fought a 15-year-old overall. I think he did good. I think the 15-year-old couldn't keep him off him. That's why he started throwing more shots that he wasn't supposed to throw.
I ain't even talk about the fight. You bringing all
No,
that up. I left that between us.
Ness, I'm bringing it up before you bring it up.
I
So what
wasn't-
I'm
I
saying,
wasn't-
no, hear me out. Hear me out. I just want you to show the footage. I went back and watched the video. I think my son did real good against him. We know we limited the 15-year-old, but when you're in situations with kids like that, that kid wasn't skilled at all at 15. He was not skilled at all. He got in a situation where he was getting hit too much by a 9-year-old, and that's when he started throwing the shots, and that's when you start, call it for him to stop it.
Not you tripping, man. My man right hand was like a magnet to that headgear.
Hold on, wait a minute. If we go show the footage, a 15-year-old right hand looks good against a 9-year-old. But let's look at all around skill. Let's put that 9-year-old into a 15-year-old body. That was no competition. It would look worse than Colin fight against your boy. That fight would look worse. 15-year-olds against 9-year-olds, two different thinking caps. At 15-year-olds, I don't have to tell my son to every move to do something. At 15-year-old, he just gonna be doing it. So I like the fact, and you brought up he teared up and stuff like that. He teared up after one right hand, but he did not back
The
away.
way you telling this story is you got me like this monster. This is not the way that this story goes. You you talking about my son crying. No, none of this stuff is even in context the way that we talked about it.
No, Ness, look. All right, well, I'm not making it like that, like you the bad guy. But when you was saying stop it, I didn't see no really affect the guy. The kid landed some good shots on him. I think my son been hit harder, probably by me. So I think he took the shots well. And like I said, when I seen him teared up a little bit from one of the right hands. I asked him, was he good? He said, yeah. I said, you won't go? He said, yeah. I said, just keep going forward, catching someone punches slip after if you miss the slip. I mean, if you miss the catch, just slip your head. That's what you gotta start doing, stepping on your ankle. So I think he took it well. And me personally, no bias. I still think he beat the kid, just off of that. So I don't even have to talk about my middle son, Colin. We saw what happened with that.
What happened with that?
You know what happened with that, Ness.
What?
That went one round, right?
Because he was overmatched.
That kid was not. Listen, y'all was happy to make that when y'all said, "Oh, he's 75. He's 75 pounds. He's taller." So I said, "Okay." I knew that was gonna happen though, Ness. I said that kid was gonna start off, but when my son when he got going, he was gonna be too much for him. And now he's starting to use his angles because I used to get on him about that a lot. He'd do that Sean Porter and just come off fighting a bunch of punches. Now he started stepping on them angles, so he gonna be some trouble. He gonna be some trouble for somebody. So besides that, they enjoyed themselves. I was happy about that. They like it. They want to do it again. So we set up some decent fights this time. You can see them all fight. Their age group. My son, my big boy, he could fight 10 or 11 years old. That's the furthest I'm gonna go with a kid and stuff like that. That 15-year-old was supposed to work on his defense, but he didn't. But and I understand why. He was getting hit too much by a 9-year-old. But I had to add that.
He just naturally was taking the fucking openings that was there. He couldn't help but hit him.
Ness, that kid tried to come over. Look, I let him explain to my son, but at 15-year-old dude, if you listen, I put any money on it. If my son would have been 12 years old, he would have stopped that 15-year-old kid.
Listen,
I guarantee.
Your son should have stopped him, man. I told Francis the truth. I'm trying to not tell the world the truth. Like, your son should have stopped him. That kid, that kid isn't even healthy, like to be competing with your son.
All right, how much that kid? Real. All right, how much? Let's be honest, Ness. How much was that kid outweighing my son?
That kid weighed like 171.
My son weighed 100 pounds. Okay. A 15-year-old versus a 9-year-old.
But listen,
a 9-year-old don't turn
and
punches.
This is what I'm saying about the context of the conversation. You making it seem like we gave you a 15-year-old. No, we had no one for your 100-pounder, and we told you that in advance. We only had for the 45 and the 65, and you still brought the 100-pounder and wanted him to fight. And I said, no, don't let him fight Jacob, because Jacob is 171. You and the coach said, yes, this is why I don't want to do children. Because I knew I was fucking right. I knew I was right. And your son was getting hit hard.
The reason why I okayed the fight, because I don't care what skill level, a 15-year-old versus a 9-year-old is not no even match. That kid had hair in his face. He closer to being a man compared to my son.
But
just
that's what
I
tried to tell you. You the one still wanted to fight.
But listen, we wanted to fight because the kid was supposed to work on defense. And I'm trying to tell you, as experienced as I and being a coach, that kid was getting hit too much. That's why he started throwing the right hands. He got frustrated. Jeremiah was tagging him up. But what I'm trying to tell you, you say he was supposed to knock him out. A 9-year-old don't get power like that yet. And I guarantee you, when he get a little older, if he, around 11, 12 years old, and they do that rematch again, he gonna stop that kid. That kid didn't have no skill or whatsoever.
He should have stopped him Saturday, champ. I'm trying to tell you.
He should have stopped him. I hear you, Ness. I hear you, Ness.
Listen, that
Ness.
kid. Listen to me.
You funny.
That kid had a hard life at that age that you see. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, hold on, Ness. So who was the better skill? Just be honest.
Your son.
All right. So we minimize the kid.
I don't even know. Because my man Jacob
hold on, wait a minute.
Fighting. Nope. I got to take that back. Jacob was fighting a very good high guard, and he just kept countering your son with that right.
That kid didn't even have no defense. What is you talking about, Ness? What you tripping on that, Ness? You are tripping. And then for you to sit there and say a 9-year-old was supposed to stop.
I wasn't tripping. That's JT. You see the same attitude he got on his phone. That's the attitude. I did not want that fight. I told you, look, and everybody was. I was right. I'm vindicated. I didn't want that fight, and the proof is in the pudding.
Listen, the fight was supposed to be a 15-year-old working on defense against a 9-year-old.
It wasn't supposed to be none of that, man. It wasn't supposed to be none of that. It wasn't supposed to be none of that. You can't act, like you said, you can't ask a kid to dumb his power down or to punch less. It's just that shit don't happen. You got to be very skilled to do that.
All right. First of all, look, that's wrong. You're wrong about that, Ness. We was in Houston. They sparred a 12-year-old kid that's ranked number 6 in the world. All right. His daddy told him. Wait, hold on, hear me out. Can you hear me out though? No, exactly, mature. That 12-year-old kid would have beat the crap out that 15-year-old because he experienced and skill.
And I tell you, your son would have beat him up too.
Hold on.
He just didn't.
Yes, he did beat him up. Look, when that kid not experienced to dumbing down power. So that was the situation. I could tell you that kid, man, ain't had no skill whatsoever. But give my son a few more edges, he would have stopped him. Well, I know you ain't gonna agree with it, Ness.
I mean, I don't agree with that because he was blocking all your son's shots to the face. So I don't know.
Hey, that's not true. You
Come
lying
on,
about
man.
that.
He was using a high guard, JT. Yo, the footage gonna drop, so we could just stop.
Show
and
the
then,
footage.
And
we can show the footage.
And then when it drop, if I'm wrong, I'll be like,
you
damn,
wrong.
I ain't see
Look,
that. But I
Ness,
know
you
I was
are wrong.
watching
Look,
that fight.
Look, Ness, you are wrong. Cause look, Jordan showed me a glimpse of the footage, and he got hit about 3-4 times already on there, to the body, to the head.
Bruh, I was literally telling the coach like this, yo, stop the fight, man. Like I was telling him and Doomy, like that shit was your son neck was going bruh, wait till you see it on camera. Listen, you in the ring and you got adrenaline as a coach. You want to get the win,
back
man.
hard. This head's popping back.
Yeah,
hard,
man. I don't gotta fucking lie, man. I didn't even want that fight to happen, bruh.
Let me tell you.
Your son was
tell
doing.
me,
Your son
tell
was
me
doing
I didn't
good.
call Doomy
Your
and be
son-
like, yo,
yeah.
stop that shit, man.
Your son was doing
That shit
good,
ain't
but
make
his
no
head was
sense.
popping back real hard.
That
Okay,
kid,
look.
That
Okay,
kid,
you
that
mamas.
kid,
All right.
That
Hold
kid
on.
didn't know how to. Didn't know how to. He didn't know how to point.
How to take some off.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't know how to take anything off, and then the coach wasn't telling him to take nothing off.
Yeah.
I'm yelling across
You
the
had
thing
to-
like,
he had to go to there.
Coach, like, yo, Jacob he didn't know how to not throw that right hand. That shit kept throwing. I don't know what you saw. I saw that right hand all night.
Ness, y'all done?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna try to overpower y'all. Say I got more experience than y'all. Been around the ring, been in harder fights. I'm gonna leave none of that. The kid was hitting my son with a good right hand, but put it like that. That 15-year-old was supposed to stop him based off the experience, the size advantage. He was supposed to stop him and stuff like that. The only reason why me and that coach agreed to that fight because my son wanted to work. Like all my kids, he would have been disappointed if he didn't go out there and get no work. So we agreed to that 15-year-old getting there just doing defense. By him lacking skill and experience and don't really know how to fight, that's why them punches were coming off like that. If he was experienced in the game and had a little more experience than that, he would have knew how to really work with him. So me personally, I give the ups to my son. We will watch the footage, all that. You said my son was not hitting him. My son was catching the kid clean. That's why the kid got frustrated and started throwing the right hands after the coach told him not to throw them. I just want the footage, man. But all right, y'all. But I enjoyed myself, seeing everybody. I met Bo from Bama. I met not Greatness. I keep calling him Greatness. Your boy. King. Yeah, they all cool. I met Linslow. Info
Linslow was in the building.
Linslow. Who else? That was new show kid. He don't call in too much. But shout out to everybody that was at Border Wars. I enjoyed myself. I'm looking forward to coming to the next one. All right, that's all I got to do.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We got
You ain't lying, Mitty.
Fireflame Harris, who says, I got to fight at 147. Any fighters at 147? Yeah, but let me see. 147. Maybe Twin. I mean, we need footage. Maybe Twin. Who else? Maybe Donnell.
Yeah, maybe Donnell. Why they do me like that?
What?
See?
What?
They did the Floyd the same thing. They did the Canelo the same thing.
What?
They're doing EJ the same thing. Same thing doing to me.
What?
I gotta fight Coach Myers now. So when I beat the man that they say is the man, they build up a next one. I told you already, man. Man retired me, man.
It's over, man. It's over. Listen, we gave Coach Myers the opportunity.
No disrespect to Stainless, but me and Francis is the same age, and I'm not 40. Man, stop this, man.
No, but this is the thing. See, everybody wants to make a name off you. But now, that opportunity is no longer there. And in order to get him out of retirement, it's got to be worthy. So you got to do something. You can't just be Coach Myers 0-0 and bring you out.
I learned my lesson, okay? That same that Mike Tyson saying that everybody got to plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
When I went through sparring, okay, I had many plans. So when I got punched in the face, them plans went out the window. So, yeah, everybody got a plan, Coach Myers, until you get punched in the face. It's all good, man. You better chill.
I didn't say you duck, Coach. I just said we offered you to fight. When things got shaky with Stainless, we offered you to fight, and you couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it, exactly.
So it's not like we didn't offer. That's the truth. Ain't nobody putting lies on you. But looks like we got Coach J-Mac.
Get out of here, Wade B. J-Mac, what up?
Not avail. He wasn't there, so maybe he's just listening. Coach Myers. Oh, he's there. What up? J-Mac?
My intro, I didn't know.
Oh, he said his intro.
So you hating?
I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? Where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. Shit is whack. So official with it. Go and check the stats. Yeah. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Clear as day. What's up?
Yo, shout out to Francis. I heard he was the victor. Don't know what happened. Don't know how. Just heard that he had won a fight. I talked to Marvin already. Congratulate him. Talked to Keem. Found out Marvin won the fight. Keem won the first round. Marvin won the. It was a close round. The second. Keem said I think he gassed out in the third. I don't know. Oh, shout out to Ant. I heard it was a landslide, and I ain't trying to talk shit. That's what I heard. That's true?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. But shout out to definitely all the guys for showing up and bringing the energy for the fight. And stuff. I missed out on that one. It sounded like I missed out a great event again. Shout out to my nephew, my 9-year-old nephew, for getting in there with a 15-year-old, a teenager, 175 pounds. I told my brother, my nephew used to be 150. And I said, damn, maybe he shouldn't have cut weight for the fight, making a joke. But I'll shout out to my 9-year-old nephew getting in there with a teenager, crying when he get a hit a little hard, but continue fighting. Was it a knockdown in that fight?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, continue.
What, and your son and your nephew fight?
Yeah.
Oh, there was some standing eights in that. I'm pretty sure, doing.
Oh, okay, because when you get hit with a certain punch, the referee got to check on you. I get that, but I that's by like a mental check. I told my brother, by the time them boys about 12-year-olds, they're gonna have to put 15-year-olds in the ring with them. Going forward, because they're being coached well, they're being disciplined well, and I mean, there's only so much you can do and learn when you got an age difference, regardless to the talent, regardless to who's this and that. But for my 9-year-old nephew to get in there and fight and still continue to fight, that's the win to me mentally, because he's going to need to have that type of mentality going forward, especially if he's going to be a fighter and compete on a higher level, because that dog going to need to be in him. It's just the skill set and and how he's taught in his discipline and the dog mentality and how well he mixed it. Shout out to Colin, my other nephew, for from what I understood, dogging the other kid. It was a clean wash. And my 4-year-old nephew, Titan, getting in there with a 6-year-old and stuff like that, getting pushed around a few times, but continue to fight. I mean, you can't do nothing but get better and learn from that. These kids so young, but they're so competitive. Shout out to my brother. He's doing a great job with my nephews. Looking forward to when they move to Dallas so we can double up with that thing and to make things tighter and better. But that's all I got. I mean, I can't critique anything. I wasn't there to see it and what have you. I heard Francis won that fight by the skin of his teeth. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Francis. I'm fucking with you, but that's my call, y'all.
They mad. I'm telling you, they mad.
JT counterpunch.
Oh man.
You know what, Ness?
Yeah.
I want you to show that footage. If you said a standing 8 in there, let me tell you, my son head went back on the right hands, but guess what Terminator kept doing? Kept coming forward. It's a difference when you get hit. Wait,
Margarito come
stop.
forward too.
No, stop. Ness, you were so loud and you kept trying to holler for the coach like you were in there. What I'm saying is he got caught with a few right hands. He took them and kept coming forward. Domi ain't have to stop and ask him, was he okay? He kept coming forward after he took the right hand. So I don't know what you talking about, some standing eights in there. Yeah, they had a few other standing eights in other fights, but my son took a few right hands from a 15-year-old. He took them and he kept coming forward. Kept cutting the ring off.
All right, champ, man.
Wait,
I got no relation. Your mic is not connected. I got no relation to Keem and his family. And when we all sat down to dinner, his girl told you the same thing. That not only she wanted the fight stop, but people and other families in attendance wanted the fight stop. You keep arguing that he was okay. Cool, dog. You the dad. If it don't look okay to the audience, maybe you need to fucking think about it wasn't okay. It's not just me. The audience was saying, you want to argue and debate with everyone that's telling you it didn't look good. It didn't need to happen. You want to find justification in that. It don't make sense, brother. People more than me wanted it stopped. Stop making it seem like, oh, Ness, you were so loud.
No, it's not just
me
you.
and the
A lot
rest
of
of the
people.
fucking crowd.
Yeah.
You know what BPE told me? They not airing it. Fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm telling you the truth, and you keep, like, you're in another world, bro. Sometimes y'all get so delusional. They told me, especially the 4-year-old, he said literally on the phone, bro, it's just him being pushed around. We can't air that. Come on, man. But you still right. Get out of here, bro. You got to sometimes sit back and look or listen. Look and listen and hear. It's not only your point of view. You know what I'm saying? People were watching. It was people in attendance there. It's not my opinion. There were other people that felt those two fights should have been stopped. And that happens in boxing. It could have been stopped and it would have been over, but you let it continue. And yeah, he kept coming forward. That don't make him tough. That maybe he wanted to come forward because he didn't want you to get mad at him. But it don't mean nothing. Come forward, and if you ain't coming forward to knock the dude out, what you coming forward to get hit for?
Yeah, and like Alex said, he teared up, but he kept coming forward, but he did tear up, man.
Exactly. He ain't tearing up for no reason. Yeah. But anyway, Info Joe, talk to me.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the Know, presented by my brother.
Good chat.
What's up, brothers? How y'all doing?
What's up?
All good, Joe. All good. How about you?
I'm tired, man.
You made it back?
You know, we was up all night. Yeah, we was up all night still drinking, you know what I mean? Well, you too, Francis, right?
Yes, sir.
Jordan Baker. Shout out to Jordan Baker, man.
I passed out on y'all.
Jay from Philly.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't even see. I don't even think I seen you after you said like, "Yo, I'm gonna cook some chicken." I was probably out after that.
Gone. Hey, man, let me say that, man. Well, shout out to the TBV community. That's one of the best things about us, man. We hear each other every day, all year long, and when we finally hook up, man, it's boxing utopia, man. Shout out to King Amin, his brother, man. Shout out to Bo from Bama. Shout out to Liz Lowe, man. Liz Lowe helped me out a lot when I was announcing the card. He made sure I had everything in order, man. I want to say special shout out to Liz Lowe, man. You did that for me, brother. And shout out to Bo from Bama. You did that too. And man, Anthony Edwards, man. Everybody, Twin. King, good to finally meet you, my brother, man. You're a scholar and a gentleman, man. Beautiful family, man, and that's what it's all about, man. With this community we got right here, man. We got something good, man. We argue, we fight, but when we get together, we got a chance to barbecue in the back, man, and toast and drink and smoke, man. You know that's just the extra on top of all the boxing that we had for the weekend. And man, it was a great show, man.
Those homemade Info Joe gummy bears.
Yeah, man. Dang.
Yeah, but laying everybody out, man. Twin was out.
I was
Doomy
out.
was out. Yeah, you was out. On to the fights, man. Great entertaining card, man. Great entertaining card. We work out a couple of kinks, man. I think we got something good going, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see what you're saying about really promoting these fights, man, putting on good cards and selling tickets, man.
Yeah,
It can be done.
it could be done. You
Because
see
the
it?
gym was rocking, man. The gym was screaming. It was rocking,
Joe,
man.
what's the slogan, Joe? Tell them the slogan. You had the whole fucking gym singing. Go ahead.
All right, fighters, give the fans a show. Let your hands go. I'm a little hoarse right now. Yeah, but that's it.
By the end
Let
of the
your
night,
hands go. And everybody, the crowd said it. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Hey, special shout out to Show Kid taking the last minute fight. Kid was out waiting by what 30, 40 pounds.
35 pounds.
Bigger than him. Yeah, didn't know him from a can of paint, man. And he that's what it's about, man. World Warrior shit like that he did, man.
Glenn
Shout out
Johnson.
to Show Kid. Yeah. Corey Franks. I'm just gonna run off a few off the top of my head. Corey Franks, man, is a dog. Hey, one of the probably got the most dog that I've seen. So, and I can't say everybody. I got to think back though. But he got to be one of the top 3 or number 1 that just got dog in him. The dude was way. I met the kid that he fought at the store at Publix with Jordan Baker. He told me that's for Corey fighting. I looked at him and I was like, "Whoa! Let me get your information, man." I got his information, his weight, and all of that, and I was worried for Corey, man. He hit Corey with some shit. I thought Corey was gonna fold, man. Corey come back, man, striking like a cobra, man. The dude got balls. He got, you know what? It's the best thing. He's under pressure. Dude was welling on him, man. Corey don't panic at all. He's very good under pressure, and he comes up with nice combos. Inside game is tight. I like that dude, man. Him and Mitty, man, that'd be shit, man. That's a headliner, man. Hands down. 50-50 fight right about now. I look at it. Mitty got a lot. I think Mitty's a little bit more skillful. Got a few more tools, I think. But I think that'd be an excellent fight, man. What else? Go ahead.
So you think Mitty gonna take that fight? Cause Corey, Corey in the Border Wars chat, you seen him? He talking hella shit to Mitty. He saying Mitty won't take it. He said Mitty stand. I know you gonna stay in the UK eating your muffins and bagels.
Yep.
He talking hella shit to Mitty. Hella shit.
You know, Mitty got balls like bowling balls, man. He come over here with ease and fight anybody. That ain't no. Hey, Corey, don't doubt Mitty won't fight you. He'll fight you. He'll fight anybody. Dude is built like that. Yeah,
I wish
he
this damn COVID shit so Mitty could get that big fight. That's a big fight, man.
Hey, Jordan Baker, man. Shout out to you, my brother. He got the best 1-2 out of that Border War series, man. Clean 1-2. I know he was gassing, but the dude, he got dog too. But hey, man, I'm surprised nobody didn't get knocked out, man.
Wow.
Shout out to JT, man. You got some future champions, man. I see how hard your kids be working, man. And young Titan, man, he gonna be a killer one day, man. You know, I ain't gonna even go into what's gonna happen.
What's the middle one's name? The one that beat Juan.
I think his name is Collins or something like that.
Cause Terminator was the bigger one.
Yeah.
T-Banger is the smaller one. It's the middle one. He's the one. He already showing lateral movement, man. That kid he was too much.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Marvin, man. Marvin, man, he's showing new wrinkles in his game. The dude takes this shit extremely serious, man, and he deserves to be where he at right now. The unified WBA, WBC champ. Shout out to you, Cam. You fought your heart out. I did give you the first round, but I think you gassed a little bit. You were slipping shots beautifully, man. But I think it was just game planning, maybe.
It was that slipping. All that slipping take energy. All that ducking and dodging, that shit take energy from you too, man.
Yeah. But King fought his heart out. Hold your head up, champ. Far as Francis, I was up front with Francis, man. I told him, man, that I'm on the back call. I had gave Stainless the edge, man, because of the size and et cetera, man. But Stainless did drive the 11 hours, came over and then cooked afterwards.
Oh, they
man.
giving him excuse.
And no, man.
The back call.
No, I gave Francis his props, man. I gave Francis his props, man. Francis, the best thing he did, he was always first. He initiated, and Stainless ended up following him around the ring, and Francis was putting together some nice two pieces, man. Overhand rights, man. He did his thing, man. Props. I gave Francis. Yeah, I told you to your face, Francis.
Yes, sir.
Gave you your props, man. You shocked me, man. You did your thing, man. I can't. Anybody think Francis ain't got hard or nothing like that, man? The dude, man, he took it to Stainless, man. Stainless, my boy. You know, but that's just facts, man. He did. But he did. He came over and cooked. He didn't like the way we was barbecuing. You know, Stainless master chef, man. He was like, he took over from that after the long drive. I was like, go home, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Francis, you know, no excuses. Francis, you know, he put that work in, man. Hands down.
Yes, sir.
For sure, Fire D. Hey, the fight was y'all ain't talking about was Alexis Guillermo
and for sure, Fire D.
Oh
get
my
there yet.
God. Hey, y'all, it's worth paying for, man. You will be entertained, not just from the Border Wars fighters, but Kid Kelly's boxing, his amateur kids, man. He had a few good fighters, man, that put on some good fights, y'all. So it's worth checking out. Most definitely, man. Yeah.
So, man, thanks for calling in. Let me get to Enrique Church. What up, man? What up, man? You get your shit situated yet? Oh, you on froze mode. All right, moving on to...
Yeah, on froze.
Rel, what up? Rel?
Who won? What's good?
What up, Ness?
What's going
You hear
on?
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, first I want to say shout out to Sean for taking the fight with me.
Rel, hold that thought. I apologize. JT had a counterpunch. My mistake. Don't go nowhere. Talk to me, JT.
Yeah, thank you. Rel, you go get your chance. I want to clear this up. Ness, you keep saying the crowd and all that. And look, this not me getting in my feelings. That crowd not going where we going. I saw what I saw, and it's not me being no bias. He don't have to show the video. It's funny. That's the only fight that went 3 rounds, but my son was getting devastated the whole time. I won't watch the whole footage, so maybe I got to watch it again to see what you seen. I saw a lot of improvement. I saw a lot of things that we was working on. I saw a kid getting frustrated because a 9-year-old was hitting him. So, yeah, he got caught with a few right hands, but if it was supposed to be so bad, I don't know why they only went. That's the only fight that went 3 rounds. The other 2 fights, you stopped the first one with the 4-year-old. Yeah, he was outside, but you put another smaller 6-year-old in there with him, and like in Houston, in Lake Charles, Lafayette. Every time he get in there, Titan just overwhelmed him. He couldn't overwhelm that kid. The kid was
cut it. So I stopped the little one, right, and then I tried to stop that one, right. That's why Doomy kept going over there. That's why I kept going with the cutthroat sign, like. But you and the trainer wouldn't stop. I wanted it stopped. So, yeah, you say, oh, it's funny it went 3 rounds. Of course it's funny it went 3 rounds because the 2 of y'all wouldn't allow us to stop it. You know what I mean? Yep. The trainer kept wanting to believe he had some fucking hold on his fighter, and you wanted to believe that your fighter was going to somehow pull a win from behind. That shit was unnecessary. But whatever.
Alex, you know...
Only question you could ask is how Corey Frank did, because he only talking about Troy and Mitty. Troy and Mitty.
Wait, first of all, who is Mitty? Because I heard y'all talk about Mitty a lot.
Oh, Mitty is our pound-for-pound #1 on Border Wars. He's come from the United Kingdom 3 separate occasions and beat up 3 separate Americans. And, you know, he's...
What weight by that?
He fights at 160.
Oh, I can get some work on him then.
Yeah, but he's locked in the UK because of the lockdown, so he's not able to make the next one. Our next fight date is in Wisconsin, in Watertown. It's going to be held at the bar, live venue, 400 to 500 people in attendance.
Yes, sir.
Ring right inside there. You know,
indoor,
women,
outdoor,
cocktail drinks. You know, Passover hors d'oeuvres. It's going down June 12th.
Oh, that sounds But hey, I'm gonna have to get with Mitty. Corey, hey, bro, listen. I get what we trying to do for the border wars and pumping it up and getting in there, but it looked like, Tank about to fight Barrios, and I'm left-handed, so I'm about to be sparring Barrios, and then, I guys got some little work with Hank Lundy, so like I get all these guys, but these guys ain't even got no pro scraps. You know what I'm saying? Like, did any one of these guys is like asking about me? Got any pro fights? No. So let them get their weight up. Let them get, acclimated to what's going on out here.
So you don't want that Corey Frank fight?
Yeah, I can get some work with him, bro. It ain't nothing to me.
But we want to put it on the card, man. We want the fight to be on the card. We want, we want to build it properly, you know what I'm saying? Give you the proper promotion. This is the main event worthy. Corey Frank versus Troy King, man. Yeah. That's like...
When is the next one?
June 12th, Watertown, Wisconsin, man. BPE Network, stream live around the world, man. Let's go.
I'm going to see what I can do because my little brother getting married on June 10th.
Oh,
you're not coming.
You can't come.
Damn, so like... I'm gonna see what I can do though, but
no, not this time.
I'm not in a rush. I mean, how did Corey look his last fight? From what I hear, like dude was on his head and he a dog, but a dog ain't gonna get you no win.
Oh no, he looked good.
He looked really good. Yeah.
He looked snappy.
I mean, did he look good? I mean, as in better than when he's gotten, or is he actually sharp? Is he actually ready for a professional fight?
I mean, I guess you would be that barometer.
That's what I thought.
You would be that barometer, bruh. Because if
you can be that. You could just tell me if you know if a dude ready for a pro fight.
He ready. And let me tell you, whether I think he ready or you think he ready, he's going to the Nationals in what is it? April?
The Nationals. Yeah, okay.
Well,
he won the Nationals before.
Yes.
Yeah, and he Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
So he's going to the Nationals, and after that he turned pro.
How old is cousin?
20. Let me see. I got his age here.
Yeah.
You asking a lot of information. Were you vetting him?
You know what I'm saying?
You taking the fight?
Yeah, Troy straight vetting right now.
It's gonna be for a title.
What up, Troy?
He 26. He 26. He 26.
And I gotta call somebody's mama and tell them, "Hey man, I hurt your son at a fight."
Oh man, wow, those big threats for a guy not taking the fight.
Yeah,
you gotta
Troy.
take the fight talking like that.
I know
you was talking. Nah, Troy. Troy. Hold on, Troy. You capping, yo. Because you was up here talking shit about Corey. Oh, yeah, Corey, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. And now you got this young bull. You sounding like You sound like Gary. You sound like Terrence Crawford right now when Gary Russell was on his helmet. You got this little bull coming after you.
Sparring of me and Hank Lundy after. On the next
so Corey should be easy work then. Corey should be easy work then. Corey should be easy work then. It's only 6 minutes. Troy, I know you got 6 minutes,
Troy.
Like,
Troy,
come on,
you
y'all.
can't
Like,
give
come
us.
on. What is we talking about?
So you
6
can't give
minutes,
us 6
Troy.
minutes.
6 minutes, Troy.
You can't give us 6 minutes
6
to be
minutes.
a main event to get that main event
Come on,
treatment
Troy.
from TBV.
Man, I got you. I said I got
ring
you.
walk. Know what I'm saying? Interviews, ring walk,
Whoa, everything,
post-fight.
man. We
400, 500
yeah, we
people
rolling
in
the
the
shit out.
building.
This one about to be stupid. Start.
Yo, you got to really put in the
I
camp.
fought in Mexico and nobody was there for me, and it was that many people in the building.
All right, but these people are gonna be there. For
What that mean?
a
These
massive
people don't
fight.
know nothing. Any one of them people get in the ring with
Let
me,
me
I
go
will do
back.
the same thing I do to cousin.
Let me go back to Rel. My bad, Rel. Talk to us. Apologies.
Did Corey win?
Hell yeah.
No, it's all good. Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, hey, I was gonna say first of all, shout out to the Border Wars fighters that just participated, man. I'm glad everybody had a good event, came back safe. Shout out to the youth that participated. I wish I could have been a part of the event, and I know it was a good one. Now I want to shout out Sean, my next opponent for the next Border Wars in June. Bigs up to him for taking the fight.
Wait, I thought you had a fight with Kendrick.
No, me and Kendrick made an agreement for August. So, it's good for me and Sean to have this fight first because it's going to prepare me for Ken,
Wait, August? What card y'all fighting on in August?
Is you having one in August? Is you having a Border Wars in August?
Nah, we never talked about it in August, Dave.
Nah, not at all.
Well,
Never heard of.
Well, Ken giving me time, to prepare for that heavyweight fight. He a Golden Glove champion. You know what I'm saying? So he got hella experience. He might not got no Border Wars fights, but the dude like 16-0 in amateur. So he'd be definitely the toughest opponent I ever fought in the ring. So first coming up, I'm gonna do this fight with Sean because I'm still undefeated. I'm coming off a draw, in which of a rematch I can't get back, but no bad. Shout out to the fighter. Congratulations to him and receiving the victory and shit. And he going his separate way in the tournament. I mean, Border Wars. So I'm gonna go my separate way in Border Wars. But I'm still gonna do big things. And I feel like me and Sean, that's a huge fight. And I just respect him for taking the fight. So I'm 1-0 with a draw. He 1-1. We both game opponents, so I appreciate him for taking it. Now I want to speak on Ness vacating the heavyweight. Ness, I gotta say that I take my hat off to you, dog, because honestly, you left out the game, retired undefeated, and you created Border Wars. And honestly, I wouldn't want to be a participant in some shit I'm the boss in either. So real solid, and I take my hat off to you for that. And hopefully we could just proceed in moving forward with these ticket sales. Cause when I win this belt from Sean, I feel like I'm gonna bring ticket sales to Albuquerque. I can also bring ticket sales to Michigan as well, and we can have some pretty successful venues. But I also told you that
Hey yo, you heard Francis try to slide that in? Talking about you not beating Sean.
You're not beating Sean.
All right, that's cool. That's his opinion. Also, I got this 147 fighter. He's sitting here with me right now. He want a shot at any opponent he could get at 147. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Go ahead.
All right, my name is E-Cash. Eric Dukes, to be exact. I'm looking for any fight.
You got any amateur background?
Not necessarily, no. But I mean, I'm ready for a fight though.
He don't got no boxing experience, but he got fighting experience.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get with the program. You know what I'm saying? So
have you ever sparred?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have.
What weight class
Yeah,
you said? 147?
Yeah, 147.
All right, we're going to definitely try to see if we got something for you. So you've never had a fight, though, competitively? Only sparring? When's the last time you sparred?
I mean, I spar all the time with him. You know what I'm saying? With Real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this my bro, So we'll be working together,
So yeah, and that's a 147 fighter. But I just want to say for Big Ken, that's definitely a fight I'm definitely interested in. I just didn't want to take it for my next fight. Coming off a draw, I feel like my fireworks and my success will be more better against Sean. I hope he can hear the show or somebody let him know to tune in. Let him know I'm here right now. Because it's time to start promoting for it.
For sure. So you guys are both in for June 12th. You're sure?
We locked. I'm locked.
All right, champ. Can't wait.
What? All right, and tell Twin.
Why Francis got all these faces he making, man? What's going on, Francis?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling.
I mean, I feel like you got something to say.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. Just want to get to the next one.
All right.
Actually, I do have something to say. Jay versus Kendrick would be a nice heavyweight fight for June 12th.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jay versus Kendrick. That would be a good one. I think that would be a banger, man. Because you know why? I'm realizing that a lot of people ducking Ken, man. A lot of people ducking Ken. A lot of people ducking Jay. So they might as well fight each other, man. It's a two boogeyman of the heavyweight division. A lot of duck sauce out there in the heavyweight division, man.
I mean,
they're not built like
wait,
you know.
Didn't Ken have a fight though?
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Sean, but had some
No,
things.
before that, was it always Sean?
Yeah, it was always Sean.
No, it was Neutral
Who?
Corner. No, wasn't it Neutral
No,
Corner?
Neutral Corner was. Yes, but then Doomy stepped in, and then that deal became better for him to fight Doomy instead of Ken V, and then that's when Ken started to negotiate with Sean for that fight. And then that fight didn't fall through. Then he started to negotiate with Rel, and then
I don't know. I got that all wrong then, I guess. Coach Myers. Coach Myers.
Where you at?
Coach.
I know it's hard to yell when the in your
I seen on that tape when Cousin was trying to fix that right hand when you was turning that wrist.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You talking about the trainer?
Yeah,
Alex.
Yeah, he trying to get me to throw the right.
Mike
better.
sound right? Sorry to interrupt. Mike sound right?
You sound alright.
Yo, how come I can't see them on the screen, man? Put them on the YouTube, man.
I mean, cause they keep going in and out. Enrique
Can't see y'all on the screen. Yo, I'm jealous. I missed out on Border Wars 10. Damn, it sounds exciting, especially after being at the event in Atlanta, seeing a whole nother level. Like I've been watching fights different now. So I had Tiffany. I don't know, man. From Atlanta and then seeing the Boxing Voice Atlanta review, I would say I stumbled upon it. I was just like agreeing and disagreeing, like with Mario and Francis, and I'm talking about listening to the show, Francis. So don't get offended.
I got you. No,
I'm just saying. I was like, oh shit, I saw it different. And yesterday watching the David Benavidez fight and that dude Isaac Cruz fight, like I was watching boxing different.
With different eye now. Yep.
Yo, because in Atlanta at that event, and what was the name of that event? Like BPE, BTP? Like what was the name of it?
Just
Championship Boxing Series.
There you go.
All right. Well, the Championship Boxing Series is just like going in there, blank canvas, sitting down and saying, all right, these are pros, right? Ness is like, yeah, they pros. And I'm like, all right, I wonder if we're going to see knockouts. But dudes was fighting with 10 losses and 0 wins against a dude with 11 losses and 0 wins and 1 draw and going at it, right? So it was just different pace when you saw another level of experience. So I was just so curious of what Borders Wars looked like based off of learning experience and different approaches. Fighters were going in at the championship boxing in Atlanta. They was just going at it to knock dudes out immediately. You know what I'm saying? And then there was like the Mexican dude that looked like up to par against the slick black dude that looked up to par, and he got knocked out in 1 round or 50 seconds by the dude Anthony Davis. So it was just like different, and I'm going all over the place. It was just like a different look, for me to see boxing and then comparing it to David Benavidez versus Ronald Ellis. You know what I'm saying? Which then I just saw another angle. So a lot of dudes look like they could fight and can't, and a lot of dudes who are big and overweight that you think don't fight and go at it. So that was it. I was just curious what Border Wars looked like. Turnout looked great. I saw footage.
I mean, it was decent, man. I think,
any knockouts though?
Stoppage, yeah. We had a body stoppage. From Texas. Got stopped by Pistolero.
Toledo, which means gunslinger.
Yeah.
He was definitely letting them shits go.
He definitely was slinging the guns out there, bro. He was
Hey, I'll add on to my man's point real quick. He made a good point because, like, if you never really seen live boxing, people think it's one way. Like, you get in there, you think everybody kind of going to be sharp. You think people going to be ripped up. And then you might see a guy who not ripped but got work. And then you might see a guy who ripped up and get put to bed. And then when you watch TV, it looked different because as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? It's just levels. It's just different levels.
Crazy levels.
It's just different levels, bro. It's really, that's all it is.
Point
and
case.
sometimes a wild style fighter knows how to use his style to be at the top level, and it's confusing because you're like, well, he don't punch like a normal guy, he don't throw overhands like a normal guy, he don't do it. Don't matter. Boxing is all boxing. There's no, it's the fundamental way, but then there's all types of styles in boxing. If you watch old school boxing, you will see some weird stuff, bro, and it's about making it work. Kareem Mayfield is one of them. He got a weird style, but he make it work.
And I don't think you can even compare fight against fight, because point in case yesterday, David Benavidez versus Ronald Ellis, you know, David Benavidez looked phenomenal, right? But my immediate reaction was like, I don't think he could do that against Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But let me get to these callers real quick. I got a few, man. Y'all jumping on a little late, and you know right now.
I know. Go ahead, man. I was just excited, man. Go ahead.
Mayorga not only trying to block.
Not that one, bro. Not that one.
One of the fighters going to lose, and no matter what, Don King's going to win.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's in America, man. That's enterprise. I didn't write the rules. I revolutionized the pay scale in boxing. I paid fighters more money than anyone in the history of the sport. That is a true fact. You know that has been done. So when I be, only I can be guilty of is hitting them in the head with $100 bills, giving them dignity, pride, and a lot of money. So now whatever it is more than what they could get from any adversary of mine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be with me.
Yeah. Shout out Tabo, Riddick Bo, Bo Mack, and Bo Jackson. It's Bo and Bama in the building. Hey, man, Border Wars was an experience for sure. It was an experience. Shout out Ness and Francis. First and foremost, numero uno and numero dos. Shout out y'all guys, man. It was, y'all made it. You know what I'm saying? Even a better experience, you know, with the play-by-play and all that. Francis fought, and he was on the panel as well. So shout out all the fighters, from the Kid Kelly fighters to the fighters from America that came in also, you know. Border Wars from coast to coast, you know. It was definitely an experience for sure. That was the first time I ever been in the gym and seen that many fights, you know, up close and personal. It was so exciting for me. I was recording. That's why I got the clips, because I was just recording different segments and whatnot throughout the evening. I drove an hour and a half to get there after flying. All of it was worth it, man. Like, it was worth it 100%. I didn't expect it to be as good an experience as I had, you know. From coming in, the second I walked in the building, Ness wasn't even there. None of the fighters were really there, but it was already a crowd. I ain't expected to be a crowd there when I arrived. I thought it was just going to be a few guys, a few muscle heads. For real, I thought it was going to be a few muscle heads just standing around, but it wasn't there. It was like a crowd with kids, women, babies, people who I know didn't watch Border. I don't know who the people were, but it was a crowd already there. Camera crew, they was like up in the ceiling getting the cameras right. It was a lot going on, bro. It was gloves everywhere, like freshly packaged gloves. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I knew it was going to be giveaways and all types of things going on. It was crazy. But yeah, in between fights was giveaways, Canelo headbands, towels, Kendall Hope boxing gloves. Even in between the fights at the gym, it was exciting, like you were at a major event. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I want to see you in there. That's a side note. No, I don't need a response. I know how you are. I messaged you today asking you about fighting on IG. But I just got a little list. Shout out to Kid Kelly fighters. One of those fighters got fighter of the night. You know what I'm saying? After his first fight, I went up to him and got his IG. I told him he need to keep doing what he's doing. He do a lot of stuff that even pros can't do already. And he was talking about he on his Instagram page, he got 0 pictures, got like 9 followers. I'm like, bro, at least post some training footage of yourself. Like, you legit. He got fighter of the night.
Who that?
All
Pete Toledo?
Corey.
No, Maxim.
Max.
Oh, Max ain't got no pictures? He tripping.
He ain't got no pictures, no followers, no nothing. He don't even take boxing seriously. He was like, yeah, they've been telling me I need to come in, but I just haven't been doing it. I'm like, bro, You need to do it. You legit. Then he got in there again and won again against a very good in shape fighter from the same
Yeah,
from their
no,
gym.
that one was an awkward dude too, because that was an MMA dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude was in good shape, man.
10
shake me a lot, 'cause honestly,
Hey
when you
bro,
fight
hey
3
bro, if
rounds,
you want to
bro,
see me in there, you know you can watch my fights on YouTube. They on there. I'm putting niggas to
come
bed
on,
on there.
come on,
we wanna
Troy
see you
King.
Border Wars, man.
I've been following you since the beginning, since before.
Oh, so you know
since
I
the
be
very
putting niggas
beginning.
to
The
sleep.
old man, I used to be watching you with the little breastplate. I don't know what you was wearing. You was wearing the little technical suit. I thought that was gonna be the next big thing. The little little suit that you
Oh,
had
I know
on
what
to
you're
work
talking
on your
about.
mechanics.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
you want to see put somebody
Come
to
on,
bed
bro.
all over YouTube, bro.
But not with the caliber
Hey,
of Corey Frank. Stop it.
Yo,
Hey,
but hold
bro,
up, King.
he's not a pro.
Bro, King.
Bruh, you tripping right now, man. You don't gotta be a
Not
pro
a
that has
professional.
skill. You don't
I
gotta be a
seen
pro
you
that
in there
has
with a
skill.
professional, Ness. You look very uncomfortable.
Of course, of course.
All right, then. That's what I'm trying to tell
amateur.
you, bro.
Bruh.
These
Yo,
niggas
Corey on
Bro,
that
you
level,
stupid.
man. Corey on that level. Prove it then. Take the fight. Take
That's
that
all you gotta
fight.
do is prove it. Yeah.
Take the fight.
Prove that there's levels to this, man.
Prove he not
Hey,
on
Nah,
your
you
level.
don't gotta prove
We
that
will
level.
have
We know.
a
confused
pro.
about what y'all saying because my box rec is proving what I've done.
None of them dudes Corey Frank level. None of them dudes want
Hey, it's a guy on my box rec that fought Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia.
He ain't
Corey
Corey Frank.
beat him.
He ain't got no
Bro,
national. He ain't got no
Ness,
national.
bro.
He ain't got no
Ness,
national,
bro,
no golden
Ness,
gloves.
Ness, bro. I'm gonna start sending you some more of my sparring footage when I'm in there getting
Bruh,
real work.
I
So you
seen the
see it,
sparring.
because if we really want to have a border wars, we can wear headgears and all that, but let's just wear 8 ounces then.
Come on, man.
Oh no,
Yo,
niggas ain't trying to
come
wear 8
on,
You run
ounces.
around here. You run around
What's up
here.
with the 8 ounces? We
You,
got on
hold on. You run around here talking about, I'm going to get work. You ain't getting work with 8 ounces. You getting work with 16.
No, but we're gonna get a competition fight though. If you want me to get some actual
Troy,
work,
hey, Troy,
and we're gonna
man,
wear
you don't wanna
headgear,
fight him, it's
let's
all
just wear the
good.
8 ounces
It's
then.
all good.
It's all good if you don't fight
It's
Lil
all
Corey,
good.
man. It's all good.
Hey, blood, y'all don't want to wear them 8 ounces. Y'all ain't about to
8
fool me.
ounces?
Come on, Troy. We're not trying to get shut down, Troy.
the fuck?
We trying to have a cool
okay,
event,
okay.
man.
Well,
What's
I
happening with
fought
you,
in
though?
8s before.
Yeah, all right, Troy. You don't want the
When
fight.
they wasn't trying to shut it down.
You don't
So that's
want
what
the
I'm
fight.
saying.
You don't
Hey,
want
Ness,
the fight.
hey, Ness, you would give
That's the
Troy a
border
fight
war.
on the PPE card?
He don't want this fight, man. He don't want this fight.
Yeah, man.
Yo, because
We
PPE,
talking
Nah,
about
he
somebody
don't want
there
this
to fight
fight.
somebody with 16 ounces in a headgear. All right.
Bruh, if you want it, say you want it.
Y'all
You don't
not
want
making
making
no
excuses.
sense, man.
You want to make
You're
it
not making
8,
any sense. I need
10.
somebody to make sense of it.
hey, Francis,
Hey, man,
y'all was
can I get my
commentating
call
Border
off?
Wars 10, or y'all was just like in the corner
Nah, we was commentating.
on a table?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
get my call, bro.
Yeah,
get
go
your
ahead,
call,
Bo.
man. Like 3 minutes, but you good?
Yeah, let me get my call. Y'all talk about that. Like, know what I'm saying? I'm sure Corey Frank gonna have something to say when he called in, especially after the fight post. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Corey Frank got a good chance, but I like Troy King very much as well. So I feel it'll be a high level, the highest level boxing fight we ever had in Border Wars. So yeah, if Corey say he want to do it with 8-ounce gloves, let's do it with 8-ounce gloves and headgear. Headgear is a part of Border Wars because it ain't a
Ain't
legitimate
nobody
pro
doing
fight.
no
So
8-ounce
yeah,
gloves, man. Get
I mean,
outta here.
that's a
I
contract.
just
right there.
said give him the chance.
That's a contract.
Man,
But
y'all tripping.
anyway, outside of that, I didn't know that kid was 15 years old till he got out the ring and had a mustache. I ain't gonna even lie. I never knew he was. I thought he was a kid because he's short. But when I seen him get out the ring and he had a mustache, kudos to JT's son, bro. They came to fight. The kids wanted to fight just as much as, you know what I'm saying, Stainless and Frank. They would. The Border War. Imagine meeting Deontay Wilder for the first time ever right before he fight. That's how I was meeting all these guys. So all of them was like Mean Mugging, Stainless, me and him is sparring. I'm damn near on his side, and my man was Mean Mugging me. Francis Mean Mugging me. I know what I said about these people on the show. They mean mug. I don't know what's going on, but I'm chilling though. You know what I'm saying? JT, all these guys, man, it was a great experience. And I feel like the middle son, I feel like he came in at the perfect time because his little brother had just got out the ring. You know what I'm saying? He was smaller than his opponent. but he kept fighting. The little brother, you can't tell him that he didn't win. He think he won, to be honest. Even though he was kind of getting rolled around a little bit because he was small. He a tight, man. He's 4 years old. But in his head, he think he won. I got to talk to him a lot. And he literally thinks he won. So the middle son went in there right after that, and it didn't last 2 rounds. It barely lasted a round. It could have ended after the first round, you know. It was a long count, you know. That was one of the Tyson Fury counts after the first, you know what I'm saying, when during the first round. So, yeah, they asked, was it a knockout? Yeah, it was one. For sure.
My bad.
But, yeah, overall, very good experience, man. I can't wait to do it again. All the fighters, Adrian, the people that wouldn't fight, Liz Lowe, Jordan Baker. I'm ready for the whole panel to be able to see the fight so we can update that pound-for-pound list. Big Boy, Bison. You know what I'm saying? There's more fighters than y'all know that's in this thing, man. And they getting it in, and they got real skill. The level of skill is getting higher as time goes on. So I feel like we definitely going to have a pro out of Border Wars in 2022. Shout out the, you know what I'm saying, pound-for-pound guy, Marvin Furman, going in there again with somebody who a lot of people didn't think he was going to beat. You know what I'm saying? Very close to 50-50 fight.
Yo, Bo be terrible, man.
Bo be telling the truth.
Did y'all? I mean,
people
nah, I'm
thought
messing with you. Nah, I'm messing. Nah, Bo got to put me on the pound for pound list, man.
A lot of people thought he wasn't gonna win.
I'm retired.
Who retired?
A lot of people didn't think Tank Furman was gonna win, bro. I'm tripping on
Marvin
that.
won.
I don't know who the hell you been talking to, man. People was telling Keem
About what?
not to take the fight, but you talking to people that told you Keem was gonna beat him. Well, I don't know what you talking about.
Hey, man, some people thought Keem was gonna win, and Keem is a good fighter. I thought he had a good chance as well.
I bet you by coincidence those people are on the pound for pound committee and shit.
So who Marvin got to fight for you to respect him? Who Marvin got to fight for you to respect him? I ain't trying to make a fight for Marvin. Marvin his own man.
I do
but
respect
I wanna know
him.
who you
I
think
do
he has to
respect
fight.
him. I do respect him, but
So who does he have to fight for you? Who does he got to fight?
Nobody.
Because he fought everybody else. He already fought, and he beat everybody.
He ain't got to fight nobody.
He beat everybody.
Who are you about to name?
Corey Frank right there,
beat
168. Corey Frank right there, 168.
I know he beat Ant.
He want to go down to 168. Frank
And I
waiting
like
for him.
and ain't no slouch.
Frank
and
waiting
ain't no
for him.
slouch. And a good
Frank waiting for him.
And is a grade A fighter.
Frank waiting
Who is
for him.
Frank?
Frank. Corey Frank.
Who is Frank?
168.
Oh, Corey Frank.
168.
Waiting for him.
What was? That's a good fight. That's a
Vacant
good
title.
fight, man.
Midi can't make it to the U.S.
That's a
Vacant
good fight.
title. Make him 2-division champ. Champ.
I
Two
will
division.
say, I will go on the record to say that Corey Frank has more dogs than all of the fighters combined. He went in there with a big ass dude. I had been seeing the dude in the building. I didn't know that they were gonna fight. Dude was big, man, and dude was mean. He was mean as hell. When he got hurt, he got even meaner. You know, and big ass dude, and Corey won the fight somehow. So hey, kudos to Corey Frank for sure. Yeah, great experience overall. And the little dude, the little Prince Nassim type dude from Keith Kelly Gym. What's his name? Pete Toledo. He said he ain't trained in 5 months. You know what I'm saying? He said he went there and sparred one day this past week. He sparred X amount of rounds, and he said he got in there today. He surprised me, bro. I thought he was gonna lose. I thought Corey Frank was fighting him.
Nah.
And I'm like, nah, that's a bad matchup. But he fought. Who was it that he fought? The dude with all the muscle.
Chris 2.0. Chris 2.0.
He fought Chris. You know what I'm saying? Chris came in strong. I don't think nobody want to fight Chris, but the Patuleto dude fought him and did his thing, man. Real boxing, real skill. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no in there haymaker punches. And it was real boxing, real skill. I'm ready for the footage to come out, man, because I think it's going to change a lot of people's minds of what Border War is all about, because it is evolving at a fast pace, to be honest. I think the 2020 was good. Because it was one thing before 2020, but after 2020, bro, after the pandemic, there's some fighters coming out the shed, baby, and they real fighters. You know what I'm saying? They scratching at Detroit Kings once again. You know what I'm saying? Scratching at him. I ain't saying cutting him. I ain't saying get. You know what I'm saying? But they scratching at Detroit Kings. You know what I'm saying? They coming for him. And I feel like he's gonna do his thing regardless. So that's my call, man. I don't want to say too much, but it was a great experience overall. That's all I got. Shout out Don King. Shout out Roger Mayweather.
For sure. Go ahead, everybody.
Hey, I was gonna ask. Like, I just keep comparing the BPE event and Border Wars because like those levels was like my first time ever, and I experienced both of them. But there was a lot of personality and charisma in every fighter at the Atlanta event. And I know Francis was there to witness because we all watched it and enjoyed it at the same time. Did we get that same thing from Border War fighters? Because, you know, fighters have personality in the ring without speaking, you know, in their body language. You know, blue corner, red corner. Did we get any of that?
I did. I feel like we did. I feel like, honestly, and I was going to ask both from Batman, but he left. Like, I felt like the house was rocking, like how it was rocking in Atlanta. Like, you know what I mean? Just with the lights and the cameras, everybody just brought the level up a little more, you know?
It wasn't an evening crowd.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
That's what I'm excited.
It's because
that's
the
what
children were there, right?
Exactly, but that's what I'm excited to get in Wisconsin at the bar is the evening crowd.
It's the evening crowd. Everybody dressing up, looking good, you know what I'm saying? Coming out,
wait,
spend some money.
And this is why I said we need to retire so that we could look good, so that Francis could come in his fronts, you know what I'm saying, with his
what I gotta
Miami
do, you know what I'm
Vice,
saying? You know what I'm saying?
His bottoms.
Fronts. But yeah, I mean, I guess bottoms, right? You know, same shit. But yeah, Wisconsin, man. We've been contracted to do a Border Wars in Wisconsin, man.
Yep.
Woo! Yo, I missed out.
We sat down with the bar owner,
and
you know, we had a conversation, and
what month?
June 12th.
Oh, I'm near.
June 12th.
Yes, sir.
I'm near.
Holds 400 to 500 people.
Yep.
Dan, can you put my name on the contract?
You wasn't there. You and Mario, y'all wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there, y'all.
Oh, Mario didn't show up?
Oh, no.
So you don't know that. Yeah, Mario got caught up in the airport. Showkid for someone else. Showkid stepped up, man.
Mario missed his flight.
Showkid stepped up. Let me get to this new call right here. New call on the 253. Tacoma. What is it? Washington, Baltimore? What is it?
Wow.
253. Who this?
Maybe money ain't quite sweet enough to finish.
All right. Anthony Edwards, what up?
Queen City.
Cobra. Anthony Edwards, Cobra, long time. What up, man?
Yeah, long time, man. What's poppin'?
You made it back home
I
safe,
jumped
champ?
on late. I ain't even know. Yeah. I'm picking my boy up from the airport now. I ain't even know.
Yo, and who you fought, man? Because I wasn't there, man. Who you fought? Tell me the experience, man.
He fought
I fought the Problem Rowan. Yeah. You know, he called me out back in Pittsburgh, and you know, once I was able to go, I had to answer the call. You know, no calls get unanswered here. So.
Yo, you've been retiring since like Border Wars 2. I remember. Now you on like 10. Still fighting.
Yo, it's the itch, man. It's hard to stay away.
Yeah. It's hard to stay away, but I got out of there pretty clean. You know, so I felt pretty good about a lot of the Border Wars. I was banged up going in and banged up going out. So.
I was telling Francis, and he tried to tell me like, nah, I'm wrong. But did Adrian hit you in the face at all?
Yeah, hit me one time.
I told you, yeah.
I said ain't get touched in the face one time. Not one. I thought it was. I ain't see it.
Yo, here's a good question. Yo, Ant, did you watch Marvin and were you like, yo, I think I could take Marvin another time? Because you gave a good fight to Marvin.
Absolutely. I think about it every day. Like I was looking at
I knew it. See, there you go. That's a big one.
Yeah, you get better. I look at
I
him
mean,
every
the
day.
thing is that
You know, I know.
Ant blew weight. If Ant would have just made 168,
Been more believable.
he'd have been ranked. See, Marvin
I
don't
blew
gotta
by
be
2
ranked.
pounds, man.
Marvin don't gotta be ranked because he champ, so he automatically get a vacant title shot at the weight below. But Ant, on the other hand, he can't make weight, man. But that's a great fight. I don't know.
mean, next time
The thing is that Corey got something to say about that title vacant shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I
thought he was gonna fight at 60.
I mean, he trying to get whatever belts like Marvin. He trying to get him on the way down. You know what I'm saying? He eligible.
He fight between 40 and 68.
He won it all. He just fought a 78 pounder. He won it all, man. He called Marvin out.
Yeah, after
Mitty
seeing
out.
him.
He said Marvin, Mitty,
Yeah, they can have him.
Adrian. He said
They can what? Hold on, they can what?
He can. They can have that. I ain't foolish enough. They can have that.
Yo, Ed's a real one. Ed said, yeah, y'all good, man.
I don't care what nobody say. But you heard it here first. Most of those guys, if they mention him, is just talking because they ain't serious about that. If 2 people in the conversation, that would be, and we know who they are. And, you know, Marvin's got really great, you know, over time, but it ain't him.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So you don't think Marvin?
Keem and
You don't think
it ain't
Marvin
that- I don't
taking a
think he's
fight?
great.
Or you mean they don't? You don't
No,
think they
I
beat
wouldn't.
him?
I don't think he would.
Take
I don't
the
think
fight.
he would take it.
What?
But
He took the
no,
fight with you.
I would. Yeah.
He took the fight with you.
After seeing Corey put it together
put the
against
fight with me?
Winston.
I mean, I know what I saw, and that dude is pretty far along. He's nice. So I wouldn't personally, if he was asking me, I'd say nah, I pass.
What about?
Yeah,
I'm good.
You think Mitty? You think Mitty will take
Yeah,
it?
because I think Mitty will take it. Yeah. I think Mitty. To me, that who else? You know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody that would take it. Just because I guess I got to see them both up close now, and I've seen Mitty up close, and I've seen the way he fights on the inside. And it's just a certain type of quickness that honestly worries me after sparring with pros. It's just a certain type of quickness in the inside when those combinations go flying. And that's some shit I'm terrified of getting hit with, to be honest. Like, and them two have it. Them two have it. Like, if you look closely at that is the difference between somebody our level and somebody high level amateur and up to the pros. It just keeps getting better. And it's just a certain speed.
Corey Frank
It's
with
just
the
a certain
super
speed.
chat. He said he hilarious, yo. He on that Troy King neck.
He said Corey Frank versus Troy Queen main event, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that boy went on.
Nah, he's nice though. I was every time I glanced in there, I just seen him flash a check cook off the ropes. I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's the type of shit you think about, but you can't really do it.
You can't really do
it. Yeah, everybody want to be Floyd, but when you can pull some little slick shit off, just a little shit, that means something, and that's something I'm learning to do over time, and that's how I fought in there. To be honest, I was limited in some of the things I could do offensively this camp, and I knew that. And so rather doing that, trying to force myself to do what I normally do, I just kind of evolved what I could do, basically. I just get used to using my space and stick to the jab and just work with what I got and don't get too excited, just be patient. I know he was getting frustrated with it, but
Can Marvin and Mitty fight? Are they the same weight?
Marvin is almost at Mitty's weight, but that's his mentor. They never gonna fight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a relationship.
Yeah, that's who helped him get down to the weight and help him cut the weight and stuff. Yeah.
Cause I think Mitty, just off of what I've experienced watching on Border Wars, Mitty to me is the most.
You haven't seen Corey fight. That's why.
Nah, I haven't. Corey the cousin, right?
Corey
what?
Frank.
King. Kazim? Nah.
Nah, you talking about he confusing Corey with Troy.
Yeah.
Nah, let me get to this counterpunch. Rel.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
I was about to say, all right, to Francis had said something earlier about, or it was him or Mitty that said something about ducking Big Ken. I ain't ducking Big Ken, but I want to take the Shine first fight just to prepare myself for it. I'm gonna say this: I'm taking more risks in Border Wars if you look at my opponents than anybody took. So I'm definitely gonna fight Big Ken next. And then like how Corey Frank hopped in there with a bigger fighter this Border Wars. That's what I'm gonna do against Big Ken. He a Golden Glove. If we talking about real experience, he ain't never lost in the Golden Glove. And I'm getting in the ring with him with no experience, so that says a lot.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If Ken and Smoke 'em Out Jay fights and Jay wins, would you take the Jay fight?
Hell yeah. I'm taking whoever got the belt.
Okay.
Cause I'm cut like that. Oh, but my 147 fighter, he really he loving the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Boxing Voice podcast. He loving the show. This is his first time really tuning in with us. And he's saying that he want Corey Frank, but he coming in at 147. My fighter, I don't think Corey Frank want to fight a 147er, but he said he'll fight Corey Frank.
I mean, Corey fight anywhere from 140 to 178, but your fighter, like, you know,
I want to say
he's not a big fight for Corey right now. Corey's trying to get some names on his resume.
I want to say shout out to Corey Frank because I know you personally. We fought on the same card, and I respect you as a fighter. But it is a game ass 147 that's over here with me who interested in you. I know you doing.
But you seen your fighter, Rel. Let me ask you a question. You seen your fighter? You think he gonna be competition for Corey?
I'll take the belts.
No, he'll definitely listen. He'll be competition. But I respect Corey Frank's fundamentals. Like Corey Frank got accolades in this game and shit. And you know, Corey, I know that shit. You know, Fire Flame, I know. But my bro, that's fighting at 147, he is 100% game. I'm telling you, it'll be fireworks. But he just don't have the experience that Corey have. So who am I leaning for? Of course, my fighter, just because of his grit. But Corey, that's another selection for you.
We'll line it up. Corey only interested in people that really want to fight. He don't want no dudes pulling out. He don't want no dudes pulling out. He don't want no. He want to know that he got to fight so he could just train and do his thing. He don't want to be going with the back and forth. So if we could line it up, we could line it up. He ain't got no problem.
He 100% game. He just needs to. He want to know the instructions. I kind of tried to break.
You got to bring him up to speed. You know how it go, but I'm going to let you go. You know, that was that counterpunch. But, yeah, man, you know how it go, man.
Yes,
it's $200 to get in there. You know.
Need footage of you sparring and your bag.
Yeah, we need footage of you, you know.
We got to vet you, man.
And we need you to also promote. But you can tell him all that, Rel. You know how it is, man. You got to get your name out there so that
I missed out.
It's worth it, man. I mean, you know, you still part of the covenant, man. You ain't miss out. You just get it back on the next one. That is everyone. I am Ness GTO. This has been another little production. We was coming back from Florida, Border Wars 10. It was the main event, Marvin the Tank Furman. Let me share these shots of Marvin, man, who is now become basically our, you know,
ambassador.
You know, I mean, yeah, he's really our poster boy. You know, this is what Border Wars is all about, you know, losing the weight.
And that's big because I never even thought of Marvin to be the poster boy at one time. You know what I'm saying?
These are the gloves he used.
Till I recently saw pictures before this Border Wars, and he was ripped up, you know, Danny Garcia style weigh-in, and I was like, oh, shit.
They can't see you. I'm screen sharing, Francis. They can't see your big smile. I'm screen sharing. Sorry.
My man's taking it serious. And, you know, now look at him. We praising him. This show almost didn't happen, Marvin, by the way, until Enrique Church texts the group, the pre-pro group, and say, yo, a show tonight? And Ness was like, nah, we ain't watching the Chocolatito fight. And I said, well, what about Border Wars
And then it was a go. Then it was a go. Look at that, man. Yo, Marvin neck. Yo, Marvin. Yo. Look at how that Armani shirt fitting, bro. I'm type gel. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep working. I'm telling you.
That's Armani.
Marvin looking like God.
Does Marvin have to still pay for his fight? Like his opponent should.
I mean, he's a big fish, but he's still working for greatness. Look at him right here with Willie Monroe. Yo, shout out to Marvin,
man, did Willie Monroe praise him?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Marvin, man. Look at that. Receiving his medals, belts around the waist. Let's go.
Was his cousin there?
Oh, Eric Cruz. Nah, Eric Cruz wasn't there, man. Eric Cruz wasn't there. But look, man, the man living that life. Look at that.
Yeah, man. I'm missing out. I'm logging in right now to see that joint.
Yeah.
Look at old Marvin right there. Huh?
Old
side by side. What you know about that, man?
Well, that's the old Marvin. Is
you
what
need
I
to
saw.
stop being. You need to stop being private too. Stupid ass private account. I can't never share your shit, man. How you our biggest story and I can't even tell people.
Wait. How Marvin got a WBC belt?
Yeah, and a WBA.
He did.
Remember, because
he got the
he the man because he beat the man who beat the man, right? So Jose beat you, and then Cruz beat Huracan, and then Jose beat you again, and then Cruz beat Zach, and then Jose beat Cruz, and then Marvin beat No, Jose beat Cruz, vacated because he was hurt, and we put an eliminator with Ant and Marvin for the belts. So,
that was a high energy fight.
Yeah, so Marvin started his legacy from there, from winning the title.
Yo, but why your before and after Marvin is like 15, and then you got the 25-year-old Marvin? Come on, man, stop.
Nah.
That ain't 1 year later, Marvin.
Bruh, that's Marvin when he first started Border Wars. I got a video. Let me see. I'm going to send
with
it to
the
you.
pork chop beard like that?
Yeah. Watch. Yo, you're going to be shocked. All right. Whatever then, bro. I'm going to just show you more than I could tell you, brothers.
Yeah, you got to show more than you can tell. Cause,
Here we go.
That don't even look like Marvin. That look like his son.
It's funny because I'm proud to make you a believer because it's like, yo, this dude worked that hard. You know what I'm saying? And Border Wars did that. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? He met great people through this.
I ain't hating. I'm just saying, like, I got a question to scratch my head.
I ain't saying you hating. I'm just simply telling you that,
I'm just saying that for those
I'm happy to show it. I'm happy to show it. Here we go. Check this out. Look at this video of Marvin. Look, that's Marvin right there, y'all.
That don't even look like Marvin.
Look, that's Marvin. How that don't look like Marvin right there?
I'm on YouTube. You live.
I paused it, but now I'm gonna play it too, so y'all can see the rest. That's
play
Info
it.
Joe.
The mouse.
Look at Doomy and Marvin. They switch positions. Look at Doomy. Look at Marvin then. Look at Doomy then. Look at Marvin and
Doomy got bigger?
Doomy skinny as hell right there, bro. He's in dog shape right. Not even dog shape. He wouldn't let me get him in better shape than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this.
Look how big Marvin is right there, man. Crazy.
Oh, next to Info Joe.
Yeah, man.
All right, he big there, but he's cut in that picture of the one.
Whatever,
oh,
man. You hating.
Snap. Doomy was Slim Jim right there.
Now he sees it.
Now he sees it. Yo, but anyway, that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter, man. Catch us on the next one. Peace.
Yo, TBV_casual fan. That's my Twitter channel, handle rather, and my YouTube channel. TBV_casual fan. Follow me there. I promise, man. I missed out, man. I'm a lot of fun. Missed out. I wish I was at Border Wars X.
Yeah, we could have used you on the mic for sure. We was missing a co-host. I had to get up. Francis had to get up. That shit. They probably.
Why Francis had to get up?
He was fighting.
Francis fought. How did you do, Francis?
He got the W. Unlike you, man. You need to come back and get a win, man.
This how it
when
is,
you
man.
gonna fight Cruz, man? You letting Cruz run you out of Border Wars like that, man?
Nah, never. Cruz never scares
Nah,
me.
but
Winner's circle,
I
baby.
hear you, man. You retired too. I'm retiring you. I retired me and Francis today, so
just
you
retired
retired
me,
too,
yeah.
man. Because we need people to work, not fight, man.
Yeah, and you gotta know too, man. After going to that event in Atlanta, man, I had a whole new enlightenment on boxing, man. Persona, production, and watching David Benavidez and Ronald Ellis, a whole new light, man. Like you could look as good as you want to say you look. Fat man might beat you, man.
Word. That's some truth to you right there. That's,
Yeah, and so
you can't judge a book by its cover. Hey,
Can't judge
Stainless,
it.
you want that boomerang? I know you on the road. Call him boomerang, boomer the boomerang.
Yo, yo, Francis, man.
What's up?
My man Francis had to crush Lyndon, but I'm gonna have to dress him a little bit, like give him some style.
Yo, why you always
Yo,
trying
you know
to?
you two to the right, yo. Like you be getting cut off. You can't move over to the left. You're right. Yeah.
Got two computers, man.
That's the thing, bro. Damn, you've been cutting half your face the whole show, but it's too late. Gotta go. Next GTO. Peace.
Yeah, you already know,
casual
man.
fan.
Next up, Sports Talk, NEX, UP Sports Talk. Also catch me at the Way in Boxing.
Yo, do me always say next Border Wars. I'm coming. He get the
on
fuck
IG
out of here,
and the
man.
Way in Boxing.
You
on
can't
YouTube.
fight, man.
Peace,
Everybody
yo.
retire. Everybody
Hey, yo,
on TV
Francis, you better
retire.
follow me back on Twitter, man. I'll be shouting you out and you quiet.
I gotta do that right now, right
shit.
now.
Everybody
Close my
retired on TBV. Do me, you've been retired. It's over. Peace.
Nah, do me.